one, obviously.
Okay, you just said two different movies. The new one and the good one.
Which one is it?
What? The newest one. Have the Shadows.
I will leave.
No. I'm watching your shit in the room.
I will sit through the room. I will not sit through that.
Wow. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I get no respect.
Oh, if we're doing that stuff, then I'm bringing Iron Sky.
I'm bringing Leprechauns.
Everyone's seen Leprechauns.
Leprechauns 2?
I don't remember. They're all the same, aren't
No, they get weird. They get weird, man. Leprechaun in space is pretty... It's a thing. Because everything had to be in space.
Everything's better in space.
Can we do it in space?
Yeah.
Shut
up. Ian!
Everybody goes through that.
We don't talk about that.
I guess I'm going to erase Grosgob from my board.
You should.
Yeah, Mitch had a character.
So this is Christmas.
No, it needs to be the Green Day song. What is it? No, the other one.
Which one? They all sound the same.
The one that played all the graduations and stuff.
Which one?
I don't know.
Wake me up.
I'm blanking.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
You guys sang Wake Me Up and I lost it.
I went to a shitty high school. It was Wake Me Up in September.
Oh.
That's a shitty high school.
No.
Another turning
No.
point.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, now I'm doing the Friends theme song.
Yeah. No.
I'll follow you down. Follow you down, but not that far.
Every graduation is I hope you've had the time of your life.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Which I don't know as that. I just know it as the final episode of Seinfeld.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go.
Okay. So now that that's out of the way.
No, we're not playing D&D today. We're going to talk.
What?
You wanted it to be a short session.
I know. It's
You
over.
were just
It's
pushing to
done.
midnight.
Wait, so what do we all come together here for again?
Friendship.
Insulting Aaron.
Yeah, we don't get to do that
I
anymore.
don't have a purpose.
Yeah. We're all mourning Grudggob, but Aaron,
Do you want a
he's
Christmas
not with us
cookie?
anymore.
I would love a Christmas
Are we still
cookie.
with you? Just
Did you spike them?
the soul isn't
My
really
sister
there.
made them. They're pretty hard, so I don't know.
She could be watching.
Hey, sis.
Mitch, smile.
They taste good. They sound like chips.
Mitch chipped the two.
Speaking of which, I'm going to try the BLT lace.
Oh god, not near the mic.
You're a mean man.
You mean to everyone watching. All right, so for anybody who's confused, Friday nights we do D&D, 5th edition D&D with a lot of homebrew to it. My name's Jason. I'll be DMing, going around the tables.
I'm Brian, and I'm playing Gedrick, the half-elf sorcerer.
My name's Andrew, and I play Ivan, the human artificer.
And I've been drinking.
I'm Cassie. I play Nadia, the human monk.
My name's Mitch. I play Essencroft, the half-breed barbarian. He's a dragoon.
What is going on? I thought you were going to
He's
say
thinking about
bard,
his
and then
new
you changed it to
I mean, his
barbarian.
half-breed is a bit of a barbarian, but class-wise, he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you tried to segue into Dragoon and you couldn't do it. You're the barbarian!
There's no proper point.
Bargoon.
He is the Bargoon.
He is the Bargoon. I will also
That's like
apologize. We were
guilty.
trying a new camera setup. If I lean forward, my head will get really big. Just ignore it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Also, if we compliment him too much.
That's just the size of his head, folks. Don't let him
Do it!
It is true. I have an abnormally large head compared to the size of my
I
body.
like it.
Please
Give
do.
him Trump hair.
No, what I do that to is it.
You have that saved.
I do!
We do have it
No, I
saved.
deleted it.
Anyways, so every Friday, D&D, we're on episode 70, I believe.
Yeah, because Mitch is sad
We're
now.
very old.
Or was
wait
it
up.
71?
No.
70, because we need 100 more episodes.
Yeah.
I do 0.
70?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Mitch.
So Aaron died in episode 69?
Oh, no.
So
Yeah, he did.
Do we
Death
label
by
it Casper
69.
Goes Down?
He died
I
during
think so.
Oh
I think
my
that's the
god.
name of the
We
episode.
haven't named him forever.
Anyways,
Casper
for
goes
anybody
down.
who needs a refresher or anybody just joining us who is unfamiliar with how the party got to where they are and what they're doing, get a recap.
We're currently on a mission of vengeance. We were attacked by a group known as the Silver Star Mercenaries, who wrecked up our place, hurt a bunch of our co-workers, and stole Azencroft's kids. So we tracked them down somewhat, got an idea where they were, got some information from a longtime companion, and talked to Gedrick's father, the Admiral. Well,
No, we didn't.
we went to talk to Gedrick's father, the Admiral, and got some help from his family and military in Foxport.
Yeah, we did.
Whereupon we boarded a disguised military vessel, went down, had an epic pirate ship fight, had some good times, stole the other ship,
I
drove
blew
it
them
into
up.
a pirate stronghold, and infiltrated their pirate base.
Ding.
That's the sound of infiltration.
Hello! We're here to infiltrate you.
Whereupon
Infiltration is also like a 30-year-old Jewish woman.
We're going here to both rescue Azencroft's kids, as well as be reunited with some of Ivan's family. That was a little bit of a surprise, as there was one more than expected, and also one less than expected.
I mean, not.
I'll even doubt.
She's still there.
Very
Damn.
sad. Well, technically, she's in an extra-dimensional space right now. But.
Yeah.
The infiltration went good for about 85%, which is about 80% better than we normally do with any of our plans. And then it all catastrophically failed, so luckily we knew what to do from there. That's usually where our plans start.
Fucking mage hand. God damn.
So we were on top of the walls, sprinting for our lives, running, dashing, fought the bosses of the place, the captain and the leader of the area, where Casper valiantly gave his life in the attempt.
Sort of.
Oh,
It's
let him have
valiant.
that.
He went down in combat. Valkyries will sing of him.
Well, he would have sung about him.
See?
Yeah, the band Valkyries will sing about anybody.
Ultimately, we were victorious, though it was a very hard-fought battle. And we found Pterodoc and Callistra, who were rather happy to be saved and also rather pissed off that it took us so long to get them.
They're fine.
Then we took a nice, long, well-deserved sleep and immediately teleported home, because that's the way these things... Oh no, we're still running. We haven't got out. We are currently running pell-mell towards the beach, hoping to get onto a longboat to get back to our ship and get the fuck out.
Who thinks we could be an enemy and just shoot us anyway before
No,
we
we
get
told them
there?
we're not.
And they didn't answer.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's called optimism, Cassie.
All right.
So, somehow through all the confusion, you have made your way out the front gate. You made your way along the beach into the dry dock where they were constructing a second boat. Reaching there,
How far down's that boat?
pretty much the whole frame is there. They were starting to work on
Never mind.
the outer structure. Yeah, you can push it into the water if you really want. Reaching the dry dock, you found that the captive workers that you encountered earlier were in full revolt and attacking the guards. Taking a brief second to kind of collect yourselves and what was around, you decided that the best course of action was to take one of the boats that was laying around the side there and attempt to make way to the ship that was waiting for you. The only hitch in that plan is that there are also enemies on boats making their way out to your ship, and your ship is currently firing on them. So,
It's a sound plan.
it's something. You will see what. All right. So, you guys pick up the boat. You start racing along the beach. Feet splashing through the water, kicking up along up your legs, soaking into your clothing. You get the boat launched off of the sand. Start jumping into it. Allison helps your sister into the boat. You guys all pile in. Who's rowing?
Me and Azim.
Yep.
Okay, who's steering?
Me.
All right.
'Cause we
I
do
need
so
athletics
well.
checks from you,
22.
and I need a sailing check from you.
Sailing.
So we'll say intelligence with your proficiency.
12.
Wow. 18.
Okay. Unfortunately, whoever's manning the cannons has really bad aim. One of them sails directly over your head and slams into the wall of the fort. The other one splashes down directly in front of you, just splashing this huge geyser of water up onto the boat, lifting the bow of the boat up as the wave surges out from the impact. I need everybody to make a dex save.
Oh, yippee.
Goody.
That one. Yes. 5.
15.
15.
Hey!
Yeah.
I rolled so shit.
Okay.
Best roll I've ever had.
Allison and Edith are fine. Gedrick, however, sitting up near the front of the boat, where it's rapidly lifted by this impact, is tossed over the side.
And the disc comes too.
Well, the disc is hovering right now. If he gets any farther away, the disc is going to start following him.
Ah! Okay, I'll dive after him.
And I will take
You
the corpse.
dive in?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna swim up to the
Off
boat.
Yes.
Just gonna swim back and get in the boat.
It's not terribly far. You just fall
Oh,
in.
I'm gonna
okay.
take the guy off
If you're
the
okay
disc.
then.
My last name is
Do you grab
Thornwater.
Casper?
No.
I can swim.
It is
I mean,
true.
I guess so.
But you also fell
You were
off.
dragging the captain.
Yeah.
The
For some reason, I thought the
leader.
captain was on the disc. No, the captain's
Leader's-
in the boat.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Who's
we'll
on the
bring
disc?
Casper in.
And you brought the leader
He
or the
brought
captain?
the leader.
The
The
leader.
captain has been incinerated.
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. So, you grab Casper, drag him into the boat, and you grab for Gedrick, or you dive in?
I was gonna dive, but I guess he swims. So I'll just go to the edge and wait a second.
It's not a huge boat, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll wait until if he doesn't pop up right away, I'm diving in.
Okay, he pops up.
I'm gonna get in the boat, embarrassed.
To get in, I mean,
I'll lift him
boat's
up.
moving a little bit. You're gonna have to make a strength check to try and get in.
Okay,
Make it with advantage. Nadia's helping you.
good. 10.
Okay, it's awkward. You guys have to stop rowing. You guys have to suddenly shift your weight over so the boat doesn't roll. You got a lot of weight in this boat, carrying a lot of extra people. But you managed to get him back in. Start moving again.
Good.
Oh, good.
I say nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
Okay. You guys start making ground on the boats ahead of you. Another cannonball splashes into the water nearby, and then one of the boats just erupts into splinters. The people in it are scattered about. Some of them are swimming and calling for help now. Some of them are not moving anymore.
Oh dear.
What hit that boat? Was it
It was a cannon.
from our boat or from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that could be us.
Cool. I'm gonna start casting firebolts at the other boats, lighting them up on fire.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Interesting.
Natural 20.
Okay, roll damage.
Wait, the d10s.
4d10.
I don't want to try.
Who?
It's gonna be loud.
19 damage.
19? Yeah, you just get full Wilhelm scream as you blast one of the guys right out of the boat, and the boat starts to crackle. It's not terribly burning. There is water in the boat just from their voyage not being perfectly crafted, so it probably won't burn, but it's a pretty visible display. What's everybody else doing?
Rowing.
Row, row, row your boat.
Athletics.
Still steering.
Where are you steering?
I
Directly
guess.
at the ship?
Yeah, I would say a little bit maybe to the side. I just don't want to appear like we're taking them head on. Just goes to the side a little.
Okay, so you start sliding off to the left.
I lose my oar. Or I get really tired because it's in that one.
Net one.
14.
Okay, so as you start to go left, it starts to spin right. As Azin's oar, he tries to dip it in and heave, but he doesn't actually get it into the water, and he just smacks himself in the face. Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. Are we ever
And
gonna
then
get out of here?
Ivan, still powering, the boat starts to slide around to the right, but you're able to correct it as he gets back into the water and going.
How many boats are there?
What's that?
How many boats are there?
There's 2 other boats.
Okay, well, I'm gonna firebolt the other boat.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, come on, Asin. It's basically just like digging, only you're digging water. You're good at that, right?
All right. You hear another shot fired. This one from behind you, that detonates directly beside the boat, right near Asin's side. I need everybody to make a deck save.
Oh.
14.
You're quick today.
I am very quick for the first time ever.
I
Probably
can't
in a
make
boat.
this up. I can't make this up. This is happening again.
You're destined to
9.
stay in the water.
Okay. Ivan, you're thrown against the side of the boat, grabbing on, holding on.
I got a 23.
Yeah, you just ride the wave, no problems. Allison and Edith are fine. Gedrick, however, this time thrown to the side off the left side of your boat.
Oh my god.
Gonna have to swim back again.
Okay. He's right near the back of the boat when he pops up, you guys, as you're moving. Luckily, you were slowed down a little bit by Asin missing a stroke.
And then
Make
I'll
another
get
strength check with advantage.
Someone will help you.
a natural 20.
Yeah, you just grab and lift yourself up and roll into the boat real smoothly. It doesn't rock too much.
We just did this. We know how to brace.
A shot fires from the wall and strikes the ship. And then a shot comes back from the ship, hits the wall, and you can hear stone cracking and tumbling down.
Gedrick, just sit.
Take a firebolt at the next boat.
Okay, making attack roll.
Maybe put your hands down instead of throwing that fire around. You could stay in the boat for 10 seconds.
12.
Okay, roll damage.
10.
10? Okay. Doesn't hit with quite the same burst as the last one, but it hits the one guy and they all kind of duck and they turn around to look. They briefly stop rowing. You can hear shouts from over there. Rowing checks.
22.
25.
Yeah.
Whoa. Now we got
So you guys were about halfway to the ship. You just start pouring on the speed now. The boat that you just fired at, as they dropped their oars for a second, you go powering past them. There's only one boat ahead of you, and you guys are pulling up pretty close to it at this point.
It's a race, is it? Love races.
Maybe. What's everybody doing?
Firebolt.
Paddling.
Battling.
Paddle, paddle, paddle.
Our ship has not tarred us in a while, right?
That you know of.
Or they could have been missing.
Yeah, well. He's trying to be positive.
But Gedrick's also being pretty visible with being a magic user.
Okay, the boat that fell behind just it's in splinters all over the bay now as your ship fires.
Good thing we put on the speed.
I
It was
hit.
probably in for us.
Okay.
Very close to a crit. 10 damage.
Okay. So as you release the fire, it kind of surprises a couple of them. One of them, like trying to move out of the way, just falls out of the boat. It strikes another guy. He falls backwards into the water. The rest of them, they try to return fire. One of them pulling out a rifle, but there's just this click, and nothing happens. Okay, rowing.
23.
19.
Okay, yeah, you guys start powering up towards the ship as it's moving towards you. You're going to be up alongside it shortly. You can hear people fighting on board. There's shouts going out. You can hear metal ringing.
I'm gonna hit that first boat again.
Okay, main attack roll.
Closest.
Yeah.
You're so mean to them.
10.
They have nothing to do.
10. Splashes up against the bow of the boat. Nothing much happens. Another shot comes from the wall and hits your boat. Or your ship, sorry, not your boat. That would be bad for you. You can hear wood splintering. A couple pieces of the front actually spiral off just past you guys. Kind of have to duck out of the way for a second. What are you guys doing?
When we come up to the boat, I'm guessing no one's going to haul us up, so is there anything to climb up ourselves?
Okay, make a perception check.
I'm hitting that boat again.
Oh, 7.
You're looking up above, trying to find something. Nothing stands out to you.
16.
16. Roll damage.
5 damage.
Sounds like they're having a hell of a time on the deck.
Okay. Most of them get pretty covered from it. Splashes over the top of the boat.
We need something to get up. Up. Anyone know how to get up?
How high is the boat?
The boat itself
Yeah.
is probably 20 feet over your head.
I don't think I can jump that high. Grab onto the ledge.
Yeah.
I'll try to help. I'm just gonna
right.
try to leap up.
Brace it.
Okay. So as you leap up, the boat that you're leaving rocks pretty badly. You guys are able to hold it steady enough. You grab on, lift yourself up. You can see most of the battle here seems to have subsided. There's still a few pockets of it. There's a lot of blood and wounded on board, but there's not a whole lot of fighting left. You're pretty safe where you are at the moment.
I'm gonna see if there's any form of rope nearby that I can just toss over and tie off.
Very easily, you're on a sailing ship.
So just get them up.
I'll get a hold of the bottom. Start handing off people.
The kids. Kids first.
Okay. Edith goes. Edith has a hard time climbing. Very slow. She makes her way up.
Oh wow.
I'll
Once everyone's up, tie off the captain.
right. I'll hold the boat steady with the oars. Keep pace with the ship.
Okay.
Try to keep the rope, with us.
When I get another chance to fire, I'm going to fire at that boat again.
Okay, make an attack roll. The ship takes another hit.
20.
We'll send
20
like
hits.
Pterodox second because maybe he'll like
Max damage, 20.
push her up.
Okay, yeah, you blast somebody right out of
He's
the
so
boat.
good at climbing.
Pterodot climbs pretty easily, but he's behind Edith, so he has to stay pace with her as they make their way up.
We have so many kids
The
now.
ship fires again.
Yep.
You guys do?
Pulling people up.
Keeping pace with the ship.
Yep.
Best I can, at least.
Yeah, after the
How many
kids
people,
go, it'll
how many
be
people
me.
on that boat?
What's that?
How many more people on that boat?
4 more.
What do you have against that boat?
You get Edith up to the top.
I hit. I'm assuming it's 24 hits.
Yep.
6 damage.
Okay. Again, they kind of duck down. They're expecting you to be attacking them now.
I'm going to start hitting the boat then.
Bullet whizzes past you.
Oh.
Oh! I shouldn't have done that.
Callister starts climbing.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm going to start trying to destroy their boat.
Okay, make attack.
24.
Yeah, it hits.
10 damage.
Okay. Slams into the front of the boat. Some of the wood splinters off. Again, pretty wet. It's not gonna.
It's not going to, but like parts are flying off, right?
Yeah, there's impact to it.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Just after a certain amount, they just start
Pterodox
going.
Holding the boat. My hands are full.
It's me after the kids. So if that's 3 kids, me.
Okay, so make an athletics check.
Oh, yippee! 7.
Okay, so you start very slowly climbing the rope, kind of banging off the side.
Doing what I'm doing.
23.
Okay.
10 damage. Keep rolling different ways, but I keep getting a 10.
It's almost like it's right in the middle of the bell curve or something.
Yeah.
Blast through the bow of the boat. It's damaged. It's not badly damaged at this point.
I got like 3 other people to go up, so.
Allison starts climbing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
How could you?
Is it-
She's like your sister.
Go ahead. Callister's up.
We
10.
have a love-hate relationship.
10. Hits the boat, but doesn't really have much effect on it. Nadia's up.
Cool. What's around?
Go.
All right, I'll head out.
What's around? You're
Yeah.
on the ship. There's wounded. There's blood and signs of battle. There's damage to the ship. There's a few small pockets of people fighting at the moment. Mostly up on the
Is
front
the
of the
captain around?
boat. Make a perception check.
Will the disc go up with me?
13.
13. You look around and up towards the front of the ship where the helm is. You can see the captain is dueling somebody right now.
I guess I'll just start heading towards her to tell her start taking off.
Okay.
How high up is it?
The boat's like 20 feet.
Yeah, the disc won't go.
When you start going, I'll grab Casper out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you have to manually carry captain.
It'll only go up
the
10
disc,
feet.
Yeah, the disc
Oh.
doesn't travel up. and
Like
down.
it does, it can't exceed 10 feet though.
Someone has to do it.
I'll
So yeah, I'll climb up.
Okay, athletics check.
Seven.
Hey!
Yeah, you're struggling with it. You're kind of slapping off the side of it. You actually bang your head at one point. The ship fires again. Okay. You run up towards the captain. They're shifting back and forth, struggling with each other. The captain is just laughing her head off.
Oh,
She's having a great time. Okay, so he's slowly making his way up. What are you doing?
I'll tie the captain off to the rope, give it a couple of sharp tugs.
Okay.
Pick him up!
All right, and I'll start just heaving on the rope.
Make a strength check.
Nat 20.
whoa!
Yeah, you just hand over here and just powering it up. Gedrick, you get up to the railing,
Hello.
still pulling it up. What are you doing?
Once I get up there, I'm shooting a fireball and
Come back down.
At what?
The boat again.
Well, you're gonna have to get all the way up to the front of the ship to fire down at that boat.
Really?
Yeah, where you were at the side, you could see it. Up top, you cannot see that ship.
Well, shit.
You're gonna have to move up towards the
Flares
front.
out and then
Let
It
it
flares out at the
go.
front of the ship.
Let it go!
You guys were like along the side.
so you can't see.
Do I see any enemies on the boat?
Just a few, yeah.
A cool fireball.
Okay, make an attack.
I'll just start yelling at the
25.
captain,
Hits.
like, we need to go! We need to go now!
14.
14 damage? Yeah, he drops. He's already fighting 3 people right now. He's not in good shape.
Once I get him up there, I'll cut the rope off, just the length that we used to time, and I'll throw the rest over.
Okay. The rope comes back down. It's a little high, but
Fuck. I'll haul Casper up, throw him over my shoulder, grab the rope with one hand,
And I'll start pulling.
and just brace best I can.
okay.
Don't make it long!
Strength check for both of you.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
21.
That's beautiful.
It's on fire!
Yeah, so you get your hand around it and just lock up the mechanism, and it's not going anywhere. And you just haul them up. It's heavy. You are tired. You have rowed all the way out here. You've hauled all these people up onto the deck. But you power through it because you have to do this.
Yeah.
You get them up
He
over the
overgot.
side. You get the other hand on the railing. You grab them and start pulling them up over.
Yeah.
Toss Casper down,
I'm a fireball for
flop
the
onto
enemy.
the deck.
Okay.
They said the seizing hand was not a feature. Bullshit.
16.
16 hits. Yeah.
Fair enough. Works.
14 damage.
Oh yeah, he's down.
Just trying to rip fingers free.
The captain just parries the blade, drags it over, and slits their throat in one motion. All right, make way to the gate. The ship starts to turn. He kind of lurches a little bit as it goes.
Is there any more people on this boat that are bad guys?
At this point, it's pretty much mob.
I'm gonna run over and try to hit that boat.
Okay. So as
Let
the
it go, man!
as the ship starts to shift over to port, you run over to the side and you can see down on this boat it's now turned and is trying to move away.
Hi. 26.
Hits.
That is 17 damage.
17 damage. Yeah, you blast somebody off the boat. The other two just keep rowing. What's everybody doing?
I would run over to. I'd Probably not much. If there's any other fights left, I'd start beating people up.
The fighting's pretty much at an end here.
Oh, no, it's not.
On the boat, anyways.
Yeah.
I would keep the leader with me, and I'd drag him somewhere.
Okay. So you drag him off. The ship, now that it's turned sideways, is going to broadside the keep. Crits it.
Yay.
Yeah, ship.
And misses. So yeah, you watch as two cannons fire. One of them hits the wall and just to no effect. The other one just blasts it, punches a hole right through it. You can see this big gaping hole in the wall. And then slowly, the battlements above it start to crumble inwards and fall. It just rolls out. Up ahead, you can see as the ship maneuvers towards the gate, you can see the tall sea coastal walls that kind of move towards this gate that you came in originally. The gate is shut. You guys start making your way that way.
Uh-oh.
Where is everybody on the ship right now?
I'm about to firebolt.
Just over the railing.
The
So
middle.
you're on the starboard side, you're on the middle.
I was by the captain.
You were up at the front.
Just got over the railing, sort of assessing the situation, getting a look at what's happening. I've been up here for 10 seconds.
Okay, make a perception check.
Can I?
Sure.
16.
13?
13 does not hit. So it hits the boat, but it's full of water at this point. It just kind of...
They're like,
of steam
stop, man,
escapes."
stop.
Tap
As
out.
you get up, you kind of like take a second to look at the boat, turn around and look where you're coming from with the way the boat's moving. You catch sight of the city that was off to the side of the fort that you originally landed in. You can see one of the ships that's docked there. The sails are starting to unfurl. Okay. The ship, as it turns, the forward-firing guns fire twice, but both shots miss the gate and hit the walls beside it. The ship continues to drive towards this gate. What's everybody doing?
Sitting tight in the middle.
Okay.
I don't know. Do I still have range on that other boat? I assume we're probably
Sure.
way past.
Last shot.
Ooh, wow. Alright. Yeah, I miss.
Okay.
Out of your range.
Goes wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the ship continues to move forward. It's going to fire again.
Start gathering up around Asin.
Yeah, the kids are with you at this point. Fires twice and it hits the gate twice. Okay. The sound of it striking the metal is loud and piercing this shriek. From where you are, it's tough to assess damage. You can see one side of it seems to be slightly off kilter with the other now. But it's holding at this point. Ship continues to drive forward. You're about halfway there now.
Oh, shit.
We're going to have company before too long, Asin. Ship was unfurling back there, or whatever they call it when they're getting ready to launch.
I'm not a sailor.
Alright, well, you seen the captain? I'm just barely catching my breath and climbing up the wall there.
Sorry, I slit someone's throat.
Sounds like her.
That's about it.
Look for the captain.
Looking around, you can see up by the helm, she's there, guiding the boat. She's standing ahead of the helm, watching forward. You can hear her just screaming for them to keep firing.
Make my way over there then.
Okay, so you make your way up there. Callistra follows you.
Ooh, can she laser beam it?
Hopefully.
They fire 2 more shots. One of them impacts the wall. One of them hits the gate again, and you see it sink slightly more on the one side.
How far is this wall?
The wall at this point is probably 120 feet.
Like we're getting
gate
on it
too?
fast.
Yeah, the gate's between the 2 walls.
I'm gonna add my little bit of firepower to it. Why not? Nothing else to do. Just start throwing fire at it.
You run up to the front of the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Make attack roll.
7.
No.
Oh, sorry, 12.
No. So you release it just a little bit out of range. Doesn't quite impact very much. Anybody else trying to do anything?
Nope. Maybe after a little bit, I'd try to take the kids into a room or something.
Okay.
Get everybody away from any combat that's going to ensue on deck.
And from all the disgusting gore on deck.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Including the leader.
you start dragging the leader away. Get Pterodoc and Edith to follow you.
Yep. And Casper at some point.
Yeah, he's just on deck.
Okay, so he's just
We
laying
just
on deck
kind of
right now.
left his body there.
Yeah.
getting all the respect it deserves. Like, let's be real. Like, it's like
Ouch.
Oh, wow.
The ship
Brutal.
hits the gate and crits the gate.
I don't like folded chips.
For a lot of damage.
You don't like what?
Folded chips.
Okay.
that's one of your mental things you got to work through, not us.
Callistra is going to attempt to attack the gate. As you watch the familiar hand motion, see the points of light all start to spark in, gather into each other. She releases it, but it strikes the wall beside the gate. You can see rock and stone being blasted away from it and falling into the water. The water splashing up along the wall, but she missed the gate.
Yep. Keep moving on.
Okay,
Whoa.
the sea people are coming.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Let me know when I can take another shot. Like, I'll just
You can take another shot. You guys are now probably 80 feet from the wall and not slowing down.
16.
Like, should we be
16 barely hits.
slowing the ship down?
I don't know, sailor. Should we?
Captain, we should. I hope you got a real quick way through here because we are gonna have company.
We're getting out or we're in trouble. Let's go.
11 damage.
Take it down, boys. Keep firing.
11.
11 damage? Okay.
I know I'm doing peanuts, but I'm helping.
Soften a bit of metal with some heat, and it can punch through a little easier.
Yeah. That one of the cannons seizes. The other one fires, and it sails directly through the bars of the iron gate. No,
Are we
first thing you see
using
splash.
all the cannons we have?
The two that are facing forward. And one of them is now out of service. What are you guys doing? Here in the room below.
Did I?
I miss.
Would I know the cannon seized by what happened?
Yeah, I'd
Was
say
there a
you.
horrible grinding sound?
Yeah, it was a bad sound. You don't work a lot with firearms, but you would have an idea that something wasn't right given the way you've heard it operating.
It's possibly within my wheelhouse. I'll start heading down
Okay.
below deck.
So you go sprinting down to try and get a hold of this
Oh
cannon.
my god.
You go down into the front portion. You can see the crews working there. There is a lot of dark, choking smoke in here at the moment. There's some people crying out wounded near the cannon on the left. You start making your way over that way to see what you can do. It's about 50 feet out. The remaining cannon fires and hits.
Is this door looking bad, or should we be like slowing down? Is our
Both.
captain just crazy?
Make a perception check.
She crazy, and I like
She
it.
crazy,
Fireball.
Did you hear what she said to me? We're getting out or we're in trouble. We're not slowing down.
24.
24. The gate doesn't look... It's taken a bunch of damage. It doesn't look like it's about to budge.
17.
She's crazy, man.
17?
She's gonna ram it.
Yes, that is her plan.
6 damage.
It's not her ship. She doesn't give a shit.
Well, when you're out at ocean, you kind of need
Yeah, as
ship.
long as we live.
So the one shot hits, and then you hear a series of cannon shots go off from somewhere in the distance.
Like on the other side of the door?
Sounds like it's out in the sea.
It's ahead of us.
A series of explosions rock the outside of the gate. The gate bends in slightly and tilts the other way. And you can see rocks falling down from where the outside of the wall was hit. Whoever's in the bow, make a perception check.
I don't know where I am right now.
You're up. You were up at the front of the
Would I be there?
Yeah, that's where you're firing
I was.
firebolts from.
Perception is 20.
20?
That was the front of the ship. I was trying to remember that.
14.
That. I should know
14?
that. Jedrick should know that, yeah.
You can see that there is another ship out there. You can see that there is a Valerian ship.
Is it the
out there.
the dagger?
It's difficult to tell at this range. It would be your best guess given that
Yeah,
it's
we're
operating in
there.
this part of the sea.
Alrighty, cool. I'm pumped. So whenever I get a chance, I'm...
Okay, so you guys are now 30 feet away from the gate.
Well, I'm gonna start getting into the sails.
You guys, you're actually,
With all
to
the
the
damage,
point you are now, the wall is starting to close in
With
on the front of the ship.
all
You're
the
moving
damage
into
and
this
such?
channel through.
can I see any weak spots in this, like a chain that's holding this thing or
They
something?
are held up by chains, yes.
Okay, I'm taking a shot at that.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
9 damage.
Okay, the firebolt detonates on the chain. You can see the chain rattle a little bit. It's a big, heavy metal chain that's holding up this gate. Probably not going to do too much to it.
Doing what you can. More than I'm doing.
Yeah.
You get up to the cannon and set to work with them. Make an engineering check.
23.
23. Okay. There was a detonation within the chamber. The cannon itself is made of pretty good steel. You have a look at it, quickly clear out the debris from what detonated inside, and just using whatever's on hand, you pick up a large wrench and just hammer back in one of the dents, close the chamber, and you think it'll work.
You leave the room.
Well, I mean, I can look
It'll
outside.
work,
I can
guys!
see how close it is. This works or it doesn't.
Yeah, if you look at the gun port,
Yeah.
the gate is right there.
This thing works or it doesn't. We're fucked either way.
Okay, they set it to fire.
Oh,
It does
God.
not explode in your face.
Good.
The other one fires,
I don't have the health to survive an
Okay.
explosion.
and then the ship out at sea.
No.
Luckily, they crit on the last one because they missed. Okay, so three shots land on the gate. One from your ship, two from out there. One of them clips the one chain and just drives it into the stone. And as this eruption of stone and debris comes over the bow of you guys kind of have to shelter yourselves down as it just sprays across the deck. But the chain falls away from it, split in half. The gate slips down partially into the water now, and that's when the boat hits it. I need everybody to make
Okay,
a
I
deck
was gonna say,
save.
for this point, as we're about to hit it, I hope no one's around me. Thunder wave.
Oh my God.
Try to blast the gate.
I'm trying to, like in the last second when we're heading up there, I'm thunder waving.
Okay.
We're gonna die.
He's just trying to blast the gate back a bit. I think it's a little
It's-
ambitious, but I like it.
I want to be ambitious.
Oh, good.
I want
I'm
to throw
so
this
glad
door
I'm there
out of
too.
the way.
What is the range on Thunderwave?
Makes me tired.
Oops, no, that's not what I want to do.
15-foot cube. Is this gonna hit like a lot of people? Like,
Probably.
then I won't do it.
Not a lot of people. There's not a lot of people up there, but it's going to hit people.
Take a risk.
I'm running like high up there, so they're getting thrown back on the boat. Like,
You're running out in front of people, like right to the edge of the bow.
yeah, I'm more or less like getting on that. Like,
Yep.
You're slamming the staff onto the masthead, basically.
fuck yeah.
That's so cool. You're a figurehead.
Figurehead, yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's not there anymore now.
Masthead, figurehead.
Okay.
It's
Whatever.
literally the last thing
Yeah.
I have to do.
Okay, so you run forward, slam
awesome.
the staff in. You're on the front. I need you to make a con save.
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
You touched it.
Is it my spell save
I was
or is
gonna
it
take it.
something
I don't
on
like
the
any of
staff?
I think it's your concept.
Your spell save.
It's 15. No, wait, what am I saying? It's 14.
14.
This isn't
Captain
some sort
makes
of
it.
thing that I can dodge, is it?
No.
No, it is not a
Colin,
dex.
You have to grit your
Oh.
teeth and take it.
Oh! That's my
Is
man.
bad? Did I do
No,
bad?
her 18, 19, 19. The crew members that are there and the captain are fine. You
We've always
perfectly
like-
fine.
Here we go!
Okay,
Okay, do I roll damage on that?
Yeah.
yeah.
58.
They take half.
Yep.
Oh, God.
You take none.
No, she does.
No, it's a con
not
save, not a dex save.
Oh, fair enough.
Con save is like gritting your teeth and taking it.
Gotcha.
Oh, good,
8
yeah.
damage?
So you take 4.
So you take 4.
I fell down. I only have 4 health.
So Nadia just gets blasted away, skids across the deck.
Oh,
She
fuck.
lands, she just
She
falls.
She gets blasted backwards. As she skids across the deck, the captain reaches down and grabs her.
Hey, Gladstone.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were that hurt.
We're all hurt.
The shockwave blasts some of the rubble away from the falling wall, and then the boat slams into the gate, and I need everybody to make a deck save.
Oh, because I'm so great at these.
Don't fail this one.
You took my will
I mean, I'm
away.
You ran up to the very edge of the boat.
I'm
Don't fail
really
this
glad
one.
I'm not on top of the boat deck at this point, but this is not good.
7.
Dex
I mean,
or
I'm-
acrobatics?
Deck save.
I'm downstairs, but 7.
Okay, so you get tossed into the side. Edith gets tossed into the side. Pterodot catches himself. Oh, I forgot to roll a con save for Callistra. Anyways. Sorry, you were what?
14.
Okay, so you fall prone, but luckily you managed to not fall off the boat.
Yay! I didn't fall off the boat for once.
Captain's
Got a little
fine.
practice.
Yeah,
Got
right.
a little boat.
Callistra's fine.
This boat's so
Way
much bigger.
easier when the boat's bigger, guys.
People are rolling like crazy right now. Nat 1, you were launched backward, or no, you were launched forwards. You end up half out of the gun port, just like slammed into the wall,
Ew.
kind of pressed up
That's
against the
not
gun.
comfy.
The barrel of the cannon is very hot right now. You take 2 points of fire damage.
I get
Oh,
up,
God.
run
You're gonna
over.
die from this,
I
man.
run over, click open uncork a healing potion, and pour it in Nadia's mouth.
Okay. So roll it up.
It's 2d4.
2d4
2d4
plus
2.
Thanks, man.
Kind of my fault.
Yeah, it is.
5 plus 2, so 7.
Thank you.
You got
That's
more
more
health
than
than
I
before.
had. But
I healed you.
There is a horrible grating, scraping noise as the boat continues to push forward, slowed up by this gate being wrenched underneath it. And you just, the whole length of the boat, you hear this horrible. And you're free. And start moving towards the open.
I can feel that noise in my teeth.
It was very unpleasant.
Okay.
You're still ringing from the thunder wave and the explosions all around you.
What sound, guys?
I mean,
happened?
your hearing's not doing too good. You were just down there as cannons were firing directly beside you.
Is this what Getrik's life is like?
You managed to pull yourself off the cannon and kind of shove yourself off to the side.
No. Do you all of a sudden want like super weird food?
No. I want my ears to stop feeling like they're bleeding.
The dagger continues to just pummel the coastal wall. And you guys make your way out into open sea. Anybody doing anything?
Picking up the kids, making sure they're all okay from the fall.
Yeah, Edith went down. You pick her up.
Do I see anybody on the walls?
Pterodot caught himself.
Do I see anybody on the walls?
It's quite a ways up above you. Make a perception check.
Would I be able to hit him with a firebolt?
Probably.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, there's people up there. There's cannons firing out into the ocean.
19 to hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
15 damage.
Okay. So they have pretty good cover from you up in the battlements up there. The firebolt blasts into one of these cutouts. It kind of sprays off the stone and leaps up onto the guy. He kind of falls backwards away out of sight. You're not sure how good you got him, but
Pretty good.
probably.
Yeah. Like he's like there's a widow out there.
Possibly.
I'm just gonna pick myself up and be like, what happened? All I saw was Gadrick and then the floor.
Have that effect on the ladies.
I know exactly where I am and what I need to do. Ugh.
I have that effect on the ladies.
Okay. Anybody doing anything in particular?
Making sure the captain's still alive.
Is there any more things
You
that
go
I
out
can
to
shoot
find the
fire at?
You go out to
No.
find the captain?
I brought him downstairs.
The leader?
The leader.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
I mean, I never actually killed him, but that's a nat one.
Oh, he's fine.
You're trying to heal him. Are you alive? You strangle him.
He's not breathing.
Oh no, I'm gonna run upstairs. Pterodot, make sure he's okay for now. I'm gonna go upstairs. Don't kill him.
Oh, I missed her though.
The moment you leave,
You're just lucky Callistra's not down there.
I'll tie Pterodot's legs together and hang him from the boat while we fucking go all the way home if he does that.
you'll be like on the front.
And I'll run upstairs and I'll yell for Nadia. Help! And I'll run downstairs.
I guess I'll run after.
I'll check on the wounded down here after that cannon, made people lose some fingers.
Yeah. Well, you can also see, now that you're taking a minute to look around, part of this front compartment also has a very large hole where it was hit by a cannon from the fort. There are a lot of wounded in this room.
Start counting the people down here.
Medicine check.
I can't shoot fire anymore at bad guys.
Not really. You guys are pulling away out into the open water.
Natural 20, 23.
I'm gonna head over to the
Okay.
captain.
Can you stop being a better healer?
I'm trained in it.
Or stop rolling so good at everything today?
Ooh. The
Hey, I've rolled 3 natural ones.
The dagger,
I think
has
I'm
an,
doing pretty
dagger
good.
has an awesome round. As you're looking up to see who you can hit, another chunk of the wall just gets ripped away as 3 shots, just one after slam into it. You can see stone crumbling away.
I'm gonna head over to Captain
I gotta
Gladstone.
impress my little sister. Come on.
Okay.
The one who's downstairs not watching you.
Yeah.
There are 8 wounded in this room. Between you and everybody else that's kind of taking your direction on healing them, you managed to save 6 of them. 2 of them are already passed. 2 of the ones that you save are pretty critical. It could still go either way, but for now you think they're out of danger.
Awesome.
Good job.
Good game, guys. Good game.
Okay, Nadia, you go running after Azencross. Make a perception check with disadvantage because you are in a hurry for whatever's going on.
Aw, 7.
Okay, so you go running after Azen. He leads you down to a compartment beneath a small room. Inside you can see Pterodoc and Edith, and laid out on the floor is the leader.
He wasn't
kids-
breathing.
Oh. Okay, I'll get down with my med kit. See if I can pull him back.
Make a medicine check. This is a straight medicine check.
Oh, 15.
Okay. He's fine. He's stable. It's pretty easy. As soon as you kneel down, you're like, yeah, he's breathing.
Azen, he's fine. He's breathing fine.
Tricky bastard.
The plate armor wasn't rising and falling with each breath.
Yeah. I'll start taking his armor off.
Okay.
I'm the Ava now.
Yeah, do you have armor right now?
Chain.
Got wicked armor. Oh no, I still have that, don't I?
Okay. You doing?
I'm heading over to Captain Gladstone.
Okay. Make an intelligence check.
Yeah, 12.
Okay. You head over to Captain Gladstone. A few more shots sail past you as the dagger continues firing.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, I haven't had fun like that in a while.
It's the first time I've had that fun.
Well, you ought to take more time out on the sea.
Yes.
Join my crew.
Join mine.
No, join mine.
Join my fleet.
You can pay for it, but I want to be the captain.
Pay me to be your captain.
Admiral.
Work with that.
I'll just sit there kind of like... So that's what...
She'll walk up to the front. She's looking out, trying to make contact with the dagger at this point.
How
so
far
you
are
guys are from the dagger? Probably a couple hundred feet.
Cool.
Closing in on it now.
Anything you want said to Adelaide?
You going up and saying
Yeah,
it to her? Oh, yeah. I'll be in contact with him in a minute.
Fair enough.
Like from this point, you can see the other boat
Yeah,
shapes on it. Yeah. So you guys down there?
As he's stripping him, I'll just see if there's anything I should be patching up, like tying up, or if he's pretty good, he's just unconscious.
Oh, he's wounded.
We just like laid into him for like 6 rounds.
I don't remember who hit him.
He's
fine.
He has burns all over his body. He's got
Oh, this
wounds
is
in
the-
all the joints of his armor.
Oh, this was
He
the
is
burn
cut up.
armor guy?
Lucky it's not the captain. I don't know how well you can fix pulverized bone.
Or
Yeah, that guy was like crushed to death in his armor and then immolated.
his face literally has a burnt hand mark on him.
Oh. Okay. I'll gently try to wrap him up. Be like,
We destroyed him.
I was
these
in the
burn marks
process.
look bad.
I was in the process of turning him into cranberry
You start
sauce
patching him
inside
up.
his armor.
Allison comes into the room. She goes over and she hugs Edith. Starts checking on her, making sure she's okay.
When she pretty much takes over with healing the one dude, I'll kind of sit down with Pterodon.
Is everyone all right down there? You'll get that in your head.
Yeah, we're fine.
So what do you do? You go over and sit down?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna punch you.
Oh, I miss the relationship.
What's your AC right now?
Right now with chain, 17.
Yeah, he hits you. He rolled a nat 16. So you take 1 point of damage.
And I spear him to the floor.
Make an athletics.
12.
Yeah, his 10 for acrobatics does not cut it. You just tackle him to the floor. He just starts like trying to hit you. You can't get any leverage on
So
it.
cute.
I'll just lay on him.
He's dead.
I'm too tired. I'm going to try to take a nap. Take a short rest. I'm just going to
There's
relax.
like he's going for a minute and then he just
Decide! That's why we don't put another chair next to Jason. It's a problem.
yeah. Things can't be near me. Whatever, it's stuck.
That's
That's
so
where it lives
effective.
now.
Whatever.
It just
You guys can't
It
see it, but the
spins.
chair rolled like on its base, rolled around on its pivot point, and then stayed exactly where it was.
that's where it lives.
It was like a perfect microcosm of what just happened with Asin and
I know.
Pterodon.
It's immune to bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah. So it'll take you a while to patch him up. He's
We messed him up.
messed up pretty bad.
I didn't do too much to him.
No, neither did I. We had our own thing going on.
So yeah. He hurt me a lot.
So as the boat pulls up, the digger's going to take one last broadside. Ooh. The digger takes one last broadside, firing into the gateway through the seawall, severely damaging the pursuing boat. As you guys pull up alongside each other, Captain Gladstone is able to make contact with First Mate Adley, and the two boats begin pulling away into the open ocean and away from this island.
Real quick, I just want to make a shout out to Billy Sage 123 for the sub.
Billy Sage!
Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you, dude.
appreciate it.
Sounds cool.
Happy you enjoy us that much.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
Parliament
We
Yeah.
really appreciate that.
After
man.
Dark.
I gave it to you to answer his question.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Does the spell feat of the feat ritual
He
casting?
can't read in his head, sorry.
No, I have it. It doesn't. The ritual caster.
You get one free per day? One free cast of it per day?
No, I can cast as much time as I want.
That's using the ritual casting, though.
Yeah. But he's asking if the spells count towards your... Spells.
Ritual spells, no, they don't.
No. And it's this ritual. You take 10 minutes to do it, and then...
But the spell itself, you learn. I know Magic Initiate, you get one free cast of it per day. I don't know ritual casting.
No, ritual casting, I think you just get to add a couple spells that have the ritual
Yeah.
tag.
But I can only cast them as ritual.
and it allows
yes.
you to cast them
You
as
can
rituals.
cast it as ritual, but only a ritual. Ritual castings do not count against the spells you can cast per day.
Yeah.
Any ritual cast spell does not count against the spells you can cast per day. But you do need to have it memorized unless you are a wizard.
Next time we'll send you the answer via text.
It's just quicker this way.
Who's a sub, man?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You
Treat
deserve
them
it.
right.
You deserve it.
All right. So, for the time being, as far as you guys know, you seem to have successfully escaped.
Are we being followed?
As I was saying there, the last broadside from the dagger was actually focused on the opening of the seawall where the gate was. The pursuing ship was just entering it and took some pretty nasty hits.
Nice.
They were in a very tight space and they got hit a lot.
Alright. So... we have to get to the elves.
Are you guys all joining up?
I figured.
You're up on deck. He's...
Yeah,
We're
didn't
down
know.
there. Are you coming to us?
Yeah. We have to
Okay,
get
I need everybody to make an intelligence check.
natural 20.
19.
10.
Oh boy, 1.
Okay. Casper is laying on deck.
I would have.
No.
Yeah.
You
He
went and
brought
got the
him
leader.
down.
Yeah. I said I'm going to bring Casper down at some point too.
Okay,
Like,
so
I
you
only
left,
have one hand.
you
so
left
I
the
would-
leader and went back up for it before you checked on whether the leader was alive?
Yes. I brought everyone down
Okay.
first.
My bad. So he is down in the room with you. So you guys are in the room, kids are in the room. You guys going down to find them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd make my way around to find these guys at some point.
You make
After
your way
I'm-
out of the front and try to find them. Eventually you find them in a small room.
Okay, so if Casper's down there, I'll definitely check on him.
Yeah, Casper's there.
And, like, is he dead?
Make a medicine check. When you go in, sitting off to the side, Allison is braiding Edith's hair.
Wow. 12.
12. He is dead.
We have to get to the elves.
There's a very nasty wound in his chest.
Why are we going to elves?
They can help him.
I'm not risking these people to go to some fucking elves.
We were just there.
Wait, the fish elves?
Yes.
What are they gonna do?
Elves have resurrection magic. If we can get in there fast enough.
Some elf somewhere might.
I mean, if we probably have to stop there anyway.
What we have to do is get back to Foxport as quickly as possible before anyone follows us while we're in a damaged ship.
Well, I mean, we can always ditch the ship. There's no need for us to carry this thing around anymore.
We might not even be able to make it that far in this ship, so we might have to stop there
have
for
the dagger.
repairs.
I cannot support this. I'm sorry. I know it sucks when we lose people.
I'm not saying we go in. Do you?
We
other than-
don't have time for this.
How can I? You guys had time for me.
And we had time for Finley, and where did that get us? I'm not losing more people so that we can stop somewhere and maybe save him. People could come after us while we're out here. We need to get back on land. A land we can trust.
Look, let's talk to the captain, see how far she thinks we can get. And if we need to pit stop somewhere, we'll just pick that place. And then we can see what
If
we
we're
can do
somewhere
there.
for a day anyways, we can use that day to try to find something. That's about as far as I'm willing to go with this.
If we're gonna be there anyway, it doesn't hurt.
All right, fine. Fine. Just give up immediately.
I'm not letting people die for a waste of time. It
You
sucks.
made your point. And he'll walk away.
Okay.
We owe it to him to try.
I'm not letting someone die because we spend too much time trying.
Didn't say we do.
With Finley, we spent too much time. We know that now.
And it didn't work because we took him to a bunch of places and no one knew how
But
to
we
deal
just
with it.
keep our options open and maybe be sensitive to people.
We all knew the same person. The same guy died for all of us. And then the amount of people that died during this whole trip.
They could have been close, or maybe Gedrick's just feeling some remorse because he's here and he was revived and no one else gets revived.
I understand that, but when it comes down to it, I'm not willing to sacrifice the opportunity of us getting attacked again and more of these sailors dying because we might save one of our friends.
Right, so we'll just keep it open.
If you guys wish to pursue that when we're inland, if we have to go to land, then we can spend as much time as we would have otherwise looking.
That seems fair.
I don't think you'd be so dismissive if it was Pterodoc.
Things change, I understand, but at a certain point we gotta stop fucking doing this.
We're still responsible for him. He's just a kid.
He's a kid, and so is Finley.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
And the people on deck are someone else's kids. So what, we're gonna sacrifice their safety because we might be able to bring back one of our friends.
We try.
We try. As long as it doesn't...
Both of you are at extremes. You say we don't even, and he's willing to give up everything.
I said I'm willing to do it. I'm not willing to sacrifice other people's safety to do it anymore.
It's not the way you came off. But, yeah. Putting a whole ship at danger is not right. Giving up isn't right either. We'll find that middle. Take a day or two when we're
Well, you
there.
just need to talk to the captain.
Talk to the captain. See if anyone else knows, has a better lead than just the elves.
Because it is wrong for us to be carrying him around and throwing everyone else off.
And
board.
after that, we'll put him to rest, and we'll put it to rest.
I'm not agreeing to stay extra days for this.
We all need at least a day to rest and unwind anyway.
If people are following us, an extra day or an extra night of sleeping in a town is enough for them to catch up to us, and all it takes is one cannonball to kill someone.
He means as we sail.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta sail back to Foxport.
Yeah, so just
They're not
before
gonna
we
get
throw him
anyone-
overboard, let's talk to the captain.
They're
and
not
then-
getting anyone out of there anytime soon. Did you see what we did to that place?
That doesn't mean that they don't have contact with other ships who are already on the sea. The Silver Star wasn't there.
We didn't see it.
We didn't
And-
see it.
How the hell do you expect them to be in touch?
We have talking boxes.
That's a fair point. Talk to the captain.
Callistra's muttering something right now over top of Casper's body.
Oh, good. Is it like a prayer, or is she being demonic?
Is there a difference?
Probably draconic.
It is draconic.
Oh, if only they didn't leave.
Do I understand it?
You know draconic, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Do I? I think I do.
make an intelligence check.
You wrote so much stuff on your board, on your thing.
I don't know where it is.
It's because your board is full of scribbles.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure you speak
I
draconic.
don't even know where languages are on
We've
here.
talked in draconic before. You speak
I know we
draconic.
have, but like, I
Yeah,
need...
but where's the languages on the weird sheet?
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Print out a new sheet and condense some of that
17.
No, use the good sheet.
hieroglyphics.
You don't understand it. It sounds like when Gedrick casts spells.
Creepy.
It is clearly draconic. She's saying words, but you don't fully understand their purpose.
Well, in Draconic,
But it sounds like an incantation.
well, in Draconic, I'll ask her what she's trying to do.
She keeps going, finishes, and then turns to you and sits back in draconic and is like, "What? None of you guys worry about the dead raising up again?"
No, fair enough.
Oh, so cute.
Pterodac's just snoring in the corner.
It's
Sounds
funny
like
because the way she makes it seem like there's like a cat or like a child
No, that's
sleeping
how my
over there.
cat snores.
But it's Greg.
I'm just waiting for the leg to start kicking.
He's running. He's dreaming.
Ivan will take a seat next to Allison and Edith.
Okay.
Do they look like a cute family together?
I don't think Ivan's a
just
part of
joking.
anything cute.
Well, Allison's sitting there braiding her hair right now.
Oh my god, what is this? Black. I feel like we should put Finley's body somewhere
Casper.
else. I mean, Casper.
A little light with Finley's body.
You
Like
can
we
try to
shouldn't
find that.
just like what room are we in? What is this room?
Looks like it was a small cabin.
Shouldn't we? You know,
Hasn't brought him in here. Don't know why everyone else ended up in here.
well, then I'm gonna go back topside and hang out there. You guys can hang out with the bodies as a family and
On the
everything.
floor.
That's
Body.
fine.
Okay, you go back up on deck.
Yep.
I'm gonna be up there.
Okay. Gedrick's up there.
Is he being moody?
No, I'm talking to Gladstone. I'm assuming we've met up with the dagger at this point.
Yeah. The dagger is shadowing you guys.
Yeah, I'd meet up with Gladstone.
Yeah.
Find out what's going on. What's the plan from here?
Okay. She tells you that you guys are headed straight north, hoping to make the Amethyst Sea within the next day.
Are we
Are
are we
staying
heading
next
back
day?
to where we? Are we taking the same path back, or?
Well, no, because you kind of went out of your way when you went off to find their island. You guys are south of where the Amethyst Isles are now, whereas before you kind of left them and went back towards the coast.
So we're going back to like where I wanted to go, or back to Foxport?
Right now you're headed straight north toward the Amethyst Isles
Right now.
because she's hoping to get some help.
Okay. I'm okay with this. This all seems to work towards what I'm looking for. So.
She's hoping to barter for healing for some of her men.
Nice.
I'm down for this. Of course, let's do this.
Yeah, I'll come up and I'll start helping to patch some people up and stuff.
Okay, make a medicine check.
Oh, boys. Been rolling so well. 19.
Yeah, you help.
I can heal.
Most people have been at least looked at to some extent or another. You're able to go back over freshen
I'll just
bandages.
do it so they know we're around and we care.
A few of the people who didn't get a proper look at because they were rushing around triaging, you're able to patch up their wounds and that. You spend a long time just looking after people.
Yeah, it's mostly like just communicating and like so they don't think of us as these awful people they went to risk everything for, and then we just spend some time being friendly.
Okay. Make an insight check.
They hate us. Oh boy. I think this is a negative. It's not. 20.
20, nice. Okay.
Wow.
So most of the sentiment is not negative. You get the sense that they don't think of you guys as this outside group so much. They think about it as they're here doing something for the Admiral's son.
Oh, okay.
So even if you hear somebody who's kind of upset about like, oh yeah, we're out here dying over they would direct it at him.
Oh.
Great.
It's always Gedrick. Thank God.
Spoiled son.
Everyone hates me. It's the best.
Thanks, Ged.
I mean, as far as you can tell, most people are not upset about it at all. This is just, they're sailors, they're soldiers,
I'll let them vent
they're
to
Marines.
me
They're kind of
in hopes that
some of them
Gedrick
are
doesn't hear.
yeah. Some of them are actually a little excited. They actually got to see some action.
Oh,
Sometimes it's pretty quiet.
that's what the...
Like, fuck yeah,
People
we
are-
took
I
down
can't-
a
I can't-
pirate
I-
fortress.
I guess-
Yeah,
I guess-
like there's some that are really pumped about it.
Do I overhear any of this? Or no?
No, not if you're up with the captain.
enough, yeah.
She's down on the deck behind the prow.
I'm letting them vent
Tending
to
to the
me
wounded.
so you
There
don't
wouldn't be
have to
any
hear it.
wounded kept up by the helm.
The best part is, I'm pretty happy because they haven't complained about my castings.
No, it's your royalty they hate this time.
Like, special mission, took down a pirate fortress, all I did was lose a hand, gonna get me a metal one. I've been saving up. I knew this day was coming.
Yeah. Can get me a gun hand.
Pow! Hang on, let me... how do I load it? Will help.
All right. Yeah. So, you go up, you tend to them, you talk to the crew, and kind of blend in again as the one who is already working on it.
Somewhat within the group.
You sit down beside Allison and Edith. Allison finishes the braid, kind of pats Edith on the back as a quick rub, and then she gets up and says she's going to go check on the captain topside. She leaves.
What's your plan for you? What's the plan for your new ship? I'll say to Captain Gladstone.
Oh, I won't be taking this ship. This is a pile of garbage.
Huh? Well, hopefully.
No. You see that fine ship right there? That thing of beauty
It's
back
gorgeous.
there? That is mine.
I don't know. If you're not going to take it, I think I know someone who might like it.
Oh.
There's just this long, awkward pause.
Who? Who do you think I'm talking about?
I don't understand why you would be taking my property.
Oh, so you're keeping the ship then? This is ridiculous.
We captured it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. What are you going to do with your new ship?
We're going to take it back.
Yes. That's exactly what I was... You made this confusing.
You said you were going to give it to somebody.
I thought you said that you didn't want it. It was garbage.
Yeah, I don't want to captain the ship. It's still mine.
That's fair enough. That's what I implied in the beginning.
This is the weirdest
She just
power
turns back
struggle
and
I've
starts
ever
watching.
seen.
I'll start looking too.
So awkward.
So, what are you doing with your new ship?
Yeah, nothing. Well, cool, then I might figure out who it is.
I might
Fuck
take it.
you! What? I have a high charisma. Why do you do this to me?
Say high charisma things. Don't say, hey, you know that new thing you got? I might have someone who can take it
I
from you.
did. I'm done.
I would say that's high charisma. Like, take the ship. You deserve it, man.
That's what I
You're
said to
like
her.
a fucking king.
And then she's like, no, I don't like it. And it's like, okay, cool. I'm going to make assumptions of what you said. And it's like, no.
So go tell Daddy and take the shit.
No.
That's what I
I
would do.
respect these people a lot more than... Never mind.
Yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Asm, doing anything?
And yet you like people
No.
love you.
I'm just hanging out with the kids.
Okay. Callistra, after a few minutes, leaves, mutters something in Draconic about zombies.
Oh, God.
She's probably seen a lot of zombies, guys.
When you found her, you fought
Yeah.
a
lot of zombies.
an undead dragon.
Is this still like a cabin? Is there still beds and sheets and linens?
You are currently sitting on the bed with Edith.
Having, I'm guessing, a very awkward conversation. Or something.
Edith's just kind of sitting there, like swinging her legs over the side.
If I can
They
find
got you so
extra,
innocent.
if I can find extra linens or anything in the room, I'm gonna just go cover Casper.
Okay, so you go digging around, you find an extra blanket and cover Casper.
It's a little better, weird. Find a better place for him later, or maybe this is his room. I go back, sit down. I guess we're sort of taking you away from home in a weird way.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. It's not really home without Mom.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It just ends up being a place after that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then I guess Allison left too.
Yeah. And then Allison went away. And Remy went away.
What
It's
happened
okay.
to Remy?
You guys are back. I just kind of ignored Remy. Remy was
He was on the boat.
on the boat somewhere.
Okay. I was just curious if he ditched us or
No.
he.
She, you guys are unsure. They are on the boat somewhere. I just ignored them through that whole thing because they're kind of useless,
They were tagging along with Allison for most of it.
pretty much.
Said you never met Dad, huh?
No. No. Mom said he died before I was born.
It's a shame. He was good too. Wish I had a few more memories left of them. It's been a long time.
You don't remember them?
Not much. More the idea of them, or I don't know. A few memories, but maybe I just had good dreams and held on to those.
I don't know how you could just forget somebody that you knew.
Time and being I guess just trying to forget. It's sometimes you get real stupid and you think you can be happier if, or at least less upset if you were never really happy. So you push that aside and try and hide.
Let me see that. She holds out her hand.
The right. Hold to the arm.
Takes your hand. Starts fiddling around with it. Turns back. Takes to her little bindle. Pulls out a couple things. Starts polishing it. Working on it.
This is weird bonding.
Keeps swinging her legs.
Your family's weird.
Because
they're all robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, your family just like moves
He's
on.
just like, at least I know mine.
Whatever.
I knew them.
Yeah, and then they didn't matter apparently, and your family doesn't form ties.
What is this? Attack me?
My family permanently scarred me when they left. Why don't you have trauma?
Get over it, man. Get
I
over
permanently
it.
scarred my family when I left.
Yeah.
See, this is the difference. They gave me away. See, you guys left. Don't do
I
that.
didn't leave.
No, they left Ivan, and they tried to give him a bakery first. But it burned out.
No, wait, watch. See what's going on there. Yeah, I guess
You are now Mega Man.
haven't exactly had time to properly take care of it in the last couple weeks. It's been a weird couple of weeks. Never had to disarm a bomb before.
Bomb? Why'd you make a bomb?
I didn't. Some other people did.
Then why'd you disarm it? That was mean.
Well, it was gonna blow
I'm
up.
sure they worked hard on that.
Well, that's why I just disarmed it and didn't destroy it. I mean, we could probably still. I really hope we got rid of that. That better not just still be in the backyard.
Just buried in the backyard.
You put a bomb in your backyard?
Things have been.
We don't like visitors.
Things have been a little hectic.
This is probably why you had to build an arm.
I haven't made the best decisions, so in a roundabout way, I guess.
She tightens something and it twinges.
It's still attached, you know.
Sorry.
Guys, she's gonna end up working for the army and build all this crazy stuff and be like, but it's just fun. Like, why would you destroy it?
She's gonna have like
It's
a
so
mecha
cute.
Godzilla that she's piloting.
Yeah.
gonna
Not
be-
understand why people
She's
want
gonna
to
be like,
destroy
but
it.
it's so cute. I named him Fluffy.
Oh, guys, don't hurt it.
Look, he can light 1,000,000 birthday cakes at once.
You think she's piloting? I think she builds it, forgets she has it, and then somebody else is just riding around.
Well, that's where I put that.
Oh yeah, I need to my mark.
So what have you made?
Well, a few years ago, this. Worked on the legs too. A lot of farm implements lately. Got real good at making plows.
You lost your legs?
No, they're fine. They could just wanted to make them better.
She shuffles around in the pack for a bit and pulls out a small hammer and it hits you on the knee.
Not.
But there's no reflex to it. Oh.
You're dead.
Rests the hammer on her lap, continues working on your arm.
Here, Mom made a leg for Allison.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I was pretty young. She showed me a few times.
Well, I hope she'd be showing you if you're already saying you can do better than this. He taps himself on the arm.
Oh, I don't know. This one's pretty nice.
Aw.
Yeah. It's second thing I made. Anything like this anyway. First one I did without help at least.
You had help on this one?
No, I had help on the first one I made. This one, no one around to give me help at that point.
Who helped you with the first one?
And that'd be our aunt. Don't know that you'll ever get the chance to meet her, unfortunately. Mom might have mentioned her.
I don't understand what you mean.
Not by blood, not Mom's sister. Longtime family friend.
Oh, okay, a person. Yeah.
Oh.
Just assume all your
She's
relatives
so
are
adorable!
dead.
Same damn sense of humor. No, our Mom ever mention Gilhana?
I don't remember.
She's been friends with the family for, well, since Mom's mom was younger than you.
She's really old.
Getting there for an gnome.
What's a gnome?
Well, from the ones I've met, not quite as smart as I think they are, but quite clever.
Oh, well, I've met lots of gnomes.
People more or less like us, just they don't get much taller than you. And they live quite a bit longer. I like to tinker, so, you know, basically just a short Maxwell.
That's weird. Are you making things up?
Nah. Though I guess it sort of sounds that way. I mean, I am friends with a kitty dragon, so you'd think I was making that up too.
She's heard of cat. She has not heard of dragon.
Oh, I've seen a few of them.
Yeah. But you haven't seen a short person.
I mean, there's people who are short, I guess.
She's saying she knows a lot of half-breeds, but not a gnome. Jeez. What a weird life.
Gnomes are rare.
Gnomes are pretty rare. She also grew up in like a forced labor camp.
Those are
You
somewhat-
don't exactly
Yeah,
put
it's just
gnomes to
strange
work.
that someone's like, yeah, it's the lion dragon man. What's a gnome?
So, what have you built so far then?
Oh, I've built a few things. They take it all though. I don't get to keep any.
Oh,
She kind of like leans a little closer. But I hid a few things.
God, you gotta watch her.
Who am I kidding? She had like the noisy cricket.
Well, it'd have to be small. She's only got her little bindle.
managed to smuggle any of it out with you?
Oh, I couldn't leave them behind.
Of course not. Would you like to show off your handiwork?
Kind of like looks around the room.
Not even for family?
She looks around the room at the people who are still there.
What they
Looks
used
back
just,
at you and just.
maybe a little bit later then when we can keep our secrets away from prying eyes.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Because you're blood.
14?
Okay.
Continue talking a bit.
Yeah. You guys continue talking. Continues just idly working on your arm. Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
No.
You and the captain have a staring contest.
We're not looking at each other.
Yeah, you're just staring
Maybe
into the
you
ocean.
are.
You know what? It's like who can go the longest out looking at the other one.
Yeah.
No, I would.
It's awkward for everyone.
Jedrick
And at one point, I'd be like, "Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna take a walk around the ship." I will acknowledge it.
Yeah, that would probably be best.
Hi, you've done great work.
Oh my god.
And then I'd take a walk around the ship. Just
Not making eye contact.
no. What do you mean? I've broken. I have won. I acknowledged it.
Jedrick can tell himself that.
Yep. And yeah, just walk around. See
Okay.
how the ship's holding up. Realistically doing nothing.
Yeah, the ship, there's damage, people are mopping it up at this point. It's doing better. They're still injured around. You can see Nadia tending to the wounded, talking to groups of sailors. Allison is looking out over the back towards the dagger. Otherwise, the ship is working at least enough that it keeps moving. Yeah. Eventually, night falls.
I'm gonna take a rest.
Yep.
I'm exhausted. I find a bunk. and lay
Okay.
down.
You go find a bunk in with the crew. Lay down, go to sleep. What's everybody doing?
Likewise, trying to find bunks,
Okay.
resting.
So you leave the cabin and go out to where the crew is and bunk in.
I mean, I'm not leaving the kids in there with Casper.
No, Asencroft's there, I think.
Yeah.
And Casper's still there though.
Yeah.
Under a sheet.
That's
It does not
That's
cancel.
another-
Ooh, he's a scary ghost.
Yeah, Casper gets his own room.
Find a spot to put Casper. And
I'd leave him in that room. We'll go get a different place.
well, we'll have to get the kids someplace. We can probably bunk up with the rest of the crew wherever we can fit in.
We
Well,
fit in
better.
nowhere.
When you go out to where the crew's kind of all bunked in, it doesn't bother Edith in the slightest. And thinking back to where she was staying and like the
Yeah.
beds along the side of the shop and that,
Welcome to
she's
the
probably
Ritz.
pretty comfortable to this type of
It
sleeping.
smells better on this ship.
Pterodoc doesn't seem terribly pleased about everything.
when is he ever happy?
I force him to scrunch in next to me somewhere.
Oh yeah, he'll hunker down. He looks annoyed at like
I just
other
like
people.
picture like Asencroft like getting in and be like,
you can see
watch
like
out, there's a monster on the loose. The cuddle monster.
there's like a hammock swing nearby and the guy's snoring and every once in a while he just glares at it.
Pterodoc just has
He's
like
become pretty accustomed to just having his own room and nice things.
Pterodoc just with his
spoiled the
greasy
child.
greasy hair down into like over long bangs like
He does have kind of wild bug dark hair.
Oh god, he's
Mixed in
going
with
through that
feathers.
stage.
he's like, oh, it's just terrible.
It's like the Andrew
he's
stage.
got
Get him out.
he's got thumb holes cut into the
Now.
cuffs of his hoodie.
No.
He's a child, not a tool. But
Okay, so you guys bunk in with the crew. You can hear that guy just swinging back and forth in the hammock, snoring away.
Boy, can we.
Boy, can you. Just grizzled old sailor. You can't even tell if there's a face under that beard.
Is it a forest?
Yes, forest.
A forest.
Just making sure that
There
like,
is a
Forest.
forest of sailors in the no. The crew's actually pretty light right now. You get the sense that
Aw.
between the fights you've had,
and there's 2 ships now.
both ships are running a little light.
There's no point in having 2 ships when there's less men.
We have like 1.5 crews at this point.
Yeah. Maybe a little less. Because you have injured who can't help.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys rest for the night. Up the next morning. You can hear at various times when the bell rings for the change of shift. People get up, move about.
Ooh, I'll get up for one of those shifts.
Okay. You get up, go out. Allison is already out there working.
Oh, good. I'll avoid her.
Okay.
It's a love-hate relationship, okay?
You love to hate her?
Yeah. She's
got-
like so cool, but then she's also so evil.
She's also has that tattoo of one of the most feared pirate ships.
Yeah, just gonna avoid
She
her
takes,
sometimes.
Takes limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
called
like
the
I push
Reaver.
my luck sometimes enough as it is, so.
I just get the kids food.
Yep. There's nothing fancy about the food you guys have. It's all
Rations.
rations and hardtack.
Hard tack, salt.
At one point, I'd walk up to where the kids are and be like, "Well, I did bring this for you." I'll drop the whole bag of candy.
Oh.
After you eat.
Pterodot dives in.
It's
Candy.
you're
Grab
like,
him by the scruff of
you're
his
like
neck.
after you eat, I'm like, just kind of like, mage hand a couple over.
When he grabs him, he mutters a couple curses in Sylvan.
That's a new one.
Yeah. Yeah, you get them to eat.
Of course, they get to eat.
No, I was just saying, you get them to
Oh.
eat food because you guys are among the more privileged on the boat. Salted fish is a possibility.
I have salted meats.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
So you guys eat a decent meal. The day's rolling on. Anybody doing anything through the day?
Don't think I've got anything to do in particular.
Just spend time
Check
with
up
her
on
sister.
the leader at some point.
Okay.
Make sure he's still kicking.
I'll probably head out with you too.
See if he wakes up.
Okay, go make a medicine check.
7.
7?
8.
8. He's all bandaged up and stuff.
Not awake?
Not awake.
Alright. Not gonna wake him up.
Did we just leave him unattended with like dead
He's tied up.
cancer?
Yeah. Did you tie him up?
Yeah.
Left him tied
Well,
up
we
with-
tied him up before we even took him out of there.
Okay.
Poor guy. We could at least put him on the bed.
No.
Okay. So, through the day, anybody who's up on deck will notice that you pass over into the amethyst sea. You can see the change in the color of the water. You guys make your way deeper into the sea. You can start to see specks of land at a few different points ahead. Continue sailing through the day. Night comes in. Anybody doing anything for the night?
I'll just do some yoga and go to bed. The sea is calming.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Oh
I'll
boy.
work on something fun to get some fresh air.
Okay.
24.
24. Make a perception check. 24. Allison is still out working.
Working on what?
She's helping with the ship.
The whole day? Like the whole time I have, and then she's gone longer?
So when you came out, had to change a shift early in the morning. She was already out there and she stayed for the next shift. And as far as you've seen today, she has been just working on the ship.
Wow.
At one point of the day.
Okay.
At one point of the day, I'd come up to you. Yeah. It's the box.
Box or the urn?
The box.
Okay.
You haven't asked about that. He's keeping it safe until you told him to. Not keep it.
Or the urn box.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes Brian uses words that don't mean the word that he means.
Sometimes Brian is just. Brian doesn't sleep a lot. 4 hours a night.
I know, I've said some pretty silly things lately.
Like I'm not saying I'm like free of it at all. Just you're a little bit more egregious.
And then he goes and says things like egregious.
He says that every stream now.
I don't always use it right.
He has to use it. It came with the hair.
It's true. I have to use at least 3 4-syllable words a day, otherwise it retracts into my skull. It's incredibly painful.
Hair doesn't come out of your skull.
This does. It's not hair. It's a parasite. You have to help me.
No. I don't care what your hipster parasite.
Your duplicitousness amazes me.
Oh God.
Word of the day. Word of the day calendar. Finally paid off.
Okay. Anything in particular you're working on, or?
Looks like blueprints.
Okay. Scribble away. Anybody else do anything? Going to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'd probably start sleeping next to the leader once the kids get settled in.
Okay.
Sleep in the same
The
room.
cuddle monster's on the loose.
But Casper's in there too, so you'd be sleeping with the dead body
Yeah.
and
I would be checking up
I'm
on
keeping track of
Casper,
the
make sure
captain.
he's not like doing what Finley did.
Okay, make a perception check.
what?
You're good at those today.
I'm so good at those today. I fell off the boat.
What about Casper doing?
He's through this door, right?
Why do we have this?
You go to look at him, you can't bring yourself. There's just something that's like, it really hits you, and you're like, I can't right now.
Another one of Aaron's characters.
Okay, so you go sleep in that room?
Yeah.
You're a tough soul.
Just while the other guy's tied up there, you just go lay down in the bed and sleep.
No, I'm not sleeping on the bed.
What are you doing?
Gonna sit down and prop my back against the wall, probably stick myself in a corner and keep eyes on him. Because Casper's on the bed, and that's real gross.
Okay. So you're gonna, for the whole night, you're gonna stay up and watch this guy?
No, I'm gonna sleep.
Okay, so you're gonna sleep against the wall.
Yeah, but he's tied up. So if he starts making noise, I'll probably wake up and then just kick the shit out of him.
We can hope.
Tie a rope to him and then to your toe. And when he moves, you know.
It's supposed to be string. If you have rope, he's gonna notice.
All right.
We work with what we have,
You
Andrew.
go to sleep in that room. Everybody bunks down. Nobody else doing anything for the night.
Nope.
Okay. Next day, you get up. The ships are making their way farther into the sea. You can see now there is an island somewhere far off to the right of you. Up ahead, you can see a large mass of land approaching. Anybody who comes up, you do have a slight startle to realize that there are 2 new ships flanking you.
Can we see the flags?
Okay. Yeah, you can see the flags. You would recognize it. You would recognize it. It's from the Amethyst Isles. All the sails are triangular. They're 3-mast ships. You can see it's like a light blue mixed with the purple color to all of these sails. Fairly narrow ships, not quite as tall as any of the ships you're used to, but seem pretty sleek, move pretty well, and they are just flanking you right now.
Head up to Captain Gladstone. Everything all right?
Well, there was a few tense moments last night, but I think we've got enough sorted out. They've seen this ship enough times to know it's not friendly.
Fair enough. All good, though? They know that.
Well, they don't entirely trust us, but we're going to bring it into port anyways and have a bit of a conversation with them.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
Let's just say that to do otherwise wouldn't be terribly smart.
No. I'd spend most of my time up on the top of the ship.
They may have some strange questions about ownership of a pirate ship. Your friends still want it?
Nadia!
Yes.
Do you want a pirate ship?
I mean, I don't have to live like if you're giving me one, how could I refuse such a
Do you
great
not want any more?
gift? Or
She walks over. She walks over to you. Scoops
does
up.
she give me the keys?
She scoops up a
Yeah.
tricorn hat off of a crew member as she goes by, pops it on your head, and says, "Good, you get to talk to the elves when we get to port."
You're the captain now.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ship.
Did I get promoted?
Can I
or
like
what's
solemnly
going on?
lo-fi?
The sailor's just like,
If it makes me feel better now, I'm double hat.
Yeah, you have 2 hats on
"Oh,
now.
you're wearing your hat anyway."
It's a hat
I'll
on
say
a
I'll
hat.
say she sweeps off your hat to put it on.
Oh, where does she put my hat, man?
She just hands it to you.
Puts it on the crew member. You're the monk now.
You're the lady now.
I've always wanted to be a lady.
It's that same.
It's that
burly
same snoring guy, just no face under the beard. You low fiber? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you a boat.
I don't know what to say, Gedrick. Like, I don't know what I've ever done to make you this nice or to give me so many gifts, but I don't need it.
Now ask him to fix all the holes in it.
It's a real.
It's a real fixer-upper.
It's a start. We all have to start somewhere, you
You're
know.
the sailor.
Doesn't mean I know how to work with lumber and everything and build a ship.
It's a fixer-upper.
I guess I'll learn.
You could also, pay for repairs. Such a fake laugh.
Fake laugh. Hiding real pain. Oh, and she's just going to get raked over the coals on docking fees.
I've really given her just responsibility is what I've done.
I will run from it as soon as it gets too much. It'll be your problem in the end, man.
I think I have a place to dock a boat. I think I'm going to be okay with that.
All right. So, anybody else doing anything?
Not in particular.
I actually got her a boat.
I'm just gonna look important.
Okay.
That's what important looks like.
Yep.
You walk around like that. You get a couple salutes from sailors.
Respect. Mutiny, come to mind.
Like
don't-
1 out of
don't-
3
don't do
serious,
that.
2 out of 3 mocking.
I'm just trying.
No,
You can
that's
inside it.
not.
Also, calling for mutiny means they would lynch you.
Yeah, you're the captain.
No, of hers. Her ship.
She will
I know, don't do that. No.
to take the dagger.
Make her get on the other one.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
She's still on the boat, Cassie.
Therefore, her ship is weak. We can take
Fire's
it.
going to my head, guys.
Yeah,
It's
you
already
know
going
what?
to my head.
You go take on Adelaide.
Okay.
Anyways, we keep sailing.
Sorry, are you inciting the sailors?
No.
Because you're pretty sure they're sarcastic.
A good humor, but sarcastic. Yes, sir, Captain, ma'am.
All right. Your ship sails on. You come up closer to the island ahead of you. The escort ships start to turn. The ship turns with them. Makes your way around. You can see once more that familiar sight of the beautiful elven city and the docks that come out of it that you spent a day at previously. The escort ships kind of fall off to the side. The Shiv comes right in and makes its way towards the docks to actually come in. The dagger anchors off a little ways out, and the escort ships stay with it.
Oh, we wait till we get in. Go
Yeah, the ship comes in. You can see sailors on deck running around, getting ropes tossed down to dock hands who are tying it off. Allison keeping herself busy, she's moving around, tying off the ship. Yeah, ship ties off. The gangway is lowered onto the dock.
I'll head off.
Okay. You go head over the gangway. The Captain Gladstone's there with several of her Marines. They're waiting. Looking down on the dock, you can see a platoon of elven soldiers are waiting.
Oh boy. Who's coming with?
I'm heading there.
Okay, let's go.
Gladstone just looks at you and goes, well,
Oh wow, just jump straight into responsibility. All right.
There's good trade between Foxport and here, right?
yep.
Okay.
Yes, use Daddy's power.
Like, my name would carry not a lot of weight, but it would be.
Yeah, like, they'd know of you.
Yeah.
They're trade partners more than allies.
No, I understand,
So-
but you mean it's like
So
there's no hostility.
the name would mean they know you,
Yeah.
as opposed to just, like, carrying weight.
It's more like they know that that we're not pirates.
Yeah.
I'd head off.
Okay.
I'm following him.
Okay. Captain Gladstone follows you down.
Oh God. Here we go. Okay.
Are they like, or are they just kind of
They're all waiting.
like weapons drawn towards us? Or, okay. I'd walk up. Just, hello.
One of them, you can see, this is all very beautifully crafted armor. If you remember, everything here is made to look nice, regardless of purpose. Very ornate, silvered armor, breastplates, gauntlets, greaves. Not terribly heavy armor, but you feel like they're probably pretty good in a fight. Long sword at the side of each one, and a spear with all of them. The one who walks forward to you does not have a spear. You can see very beautiful features, as far as you would use the word beautiful on a man. Swept back blue hair, tied off.
I would
Right, the
I would
base of the neck.
say this now. I would have removed my staff and like left it on the boat.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't have come down with weapons.
Yep. He's not holding a spear. He does have the sword at his side. He walks forward and goes, "Are you the captain then?"
No. This is the captain.
Of which ship?
And Gladstone gives you a little shove forward. You like stumble a step forward.
Okay.
New
Really?
captain of the ship.
For 10 whole minutes. That's me.
Then you must come with us.
He's pretty.
What's wrong with you?
I'm appealing to Cassie, not Nadia.
No.
It's not Ivan saying that.
My heart belongs to Sebastian. He's so far gone.
Doctor.
Yeah. Are you coming with?
Am I free to come with her?
We're just here for discussion.
Yes. Well, you have some explaining to do.
Of course we do.
Okay. We will come with you. In the meanwhile, can our ships... We have a lot of injured.
You will come along. Do you require your handmaid?
Yes.
First mate.
Handmade. Yes.
Never doing anything.
Very well. Relieve yourself of your weapons.
I will take off my darts.
I have nothing now. I've already done that.
And
Well,
just
of course, a
hand...
handmaid shouldn't be armed.
I'm a charger, my fire.
Hey, it means they'll expect less of you. It's good.
Shush.
Okay.
I'll hand my darts over to Gladstone.
She takes them.
Did you
Killing
wanna
yourself
come?
laughing.
She's trying to hold it back.
I leave everything in your hands for now, Gladstone. And then we'll
Yeah,
continue
we'll
on.
Okay. He leads you into the middle of them, and they lead you guys away.
Good.
I was a captain
Gladstone
for
just
10
biting
minutes.
the inside of her cheeks.
Oh, she's barely holding it back. You know.
I was a captain once.
Still the captain.
She tries to find the nearest one of you guys. Whoever's closest on the gangway.
I'm downstairs. No one told me.
I would have been watching what's going on.
Hands you their stuff.
Just the darts. All his stuff's on the
Wipes her hands and goes back up onto the boat.
Looks bad.
She's at this point. She's openly laughing as she walks back up onto the boat.
I like her cackle.
You got them roped in all the bureaucratic crap, huh?
Yeah, you'd say that.
They're coming back alive, right?
I don't know. She goes up, starts shouting orders. She's getting all of the wounded loaded up onto stretchers.
What? She's not the captain.
I'll go inform Asin of what's going on.
Okay.
Well, we're here.
Okay, good. He still hasn't woke up.
Well, they're taking the injured out. I don't know if that means we should see about Casper.
Probably a good time.
Nadia and Ed are dealing with diplomatic measures, I
And the
suppose.
handmaid. It just sounds so good.
Okay.
And she just burst into electricity.
So, well, I mean, Nadia's the captain of the ship now. And,
Seriously, how does she
and
always
get
turn
your
around?
handmaid.
You're a handmaiden. What the actual fuck?
Okay.
I'm just agreeing with
So-
the enemies, man.
Not not sure how that's going to turn out, but we're stuck here for a bit at least.
What should we do about this guy? I want to bring him back to Foxport. We can't go sending him off with the wounded.
No. Put them in better chains.
We need eyes on him. So
A lot of people here. Get Gladstone to watch him, or one of us can.
we'll have to take watches. Or, like you said, get some chains, some real chains.
Talk to Gladstone. I'm sure there's something.
I just don't want to lose sight of him for now.
Keep
Can you
your
get
eye-
that sorted out?
Yeah, I'm sure they got a brig or something. That's what they call it, right? A brig?
Hell if I know, I call them chains.
Yeah, go try and find Gladstone and see about finding a better than just tying up an unconscious man and keeping him in a cabin. See if we can do that like professional bar sells on a boat thing.
There is no brig on this boat. She does, however, offer you some iron manacles.
Maybe my boat has something.
We're on your boat.
Oh, you are right now?
Pirate
On the
ships
ship.
don't tend-
Oh,
Pirate ships don't tend to have brigs because you either become a pirate.
I thought you
or
were
you
on the other
become fish
one.
food.
I thought you were on the other one. I
No,
don't
the
know which
Dagger
one we're on.
escorted you guys here. It is anchored offshore with the two patrol boats that brought you in.
Okay, okay.
Bring him back.
I guess we'll try to shackle him up.
Okay.
I'll check over his wounds while I'm here.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
He's actually dead now.
13?
15. He's pretty wounded. He's alive.
Well, I mean, he's still hanging on, so wounds are treated about as well as they can, considering.
We took his weapons, we took his armor.
I mean,
We can leave a ration here in case he needs to eat.
water and food if he wakes up. Not that cruel, yeah.
And give whoever's on watch a gun.
Suppose so. Get someone to watch the door and take Casper in.
I guess so.
Alright. You wanna one of us grab the kids? Sure they wouldn't mind seeing the elves.
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, Pterodot could probably make friends again.
Probably.
Make them sound like an oddity. Like, come kids, let's go to the zoo and check out the elves.
Pureblood
So-
elves are very rare.
Yeah.
So I'll go upstairs.
You would be more familiar with them because you've come through the Amethyst Isles before.
This is weird.
In the Valerian Empire?
This
Are
is
you kidding? This
weird.
is weird.
Yeah.
This is a weird place.
Yeah, nothing about this place makes
Everybody's
sense
got
to you guys.
weird colored skin and
How many
weird ears
like
and weird
pure elves
hair.
have we seen other than like the ones in the?
I've seen your mom.
I was going to say other than the ones in like
Yeah, you did.
when we were in the
Your mother?
marsh.
You've seen, there was 3 in the Redwood
Yes.
Oh yeah.
that you saw. and you've seen
Probably a couple in Oxborough.
2 others.
All right, 2 in the.
There was one that you saw in the marsh,
Yeah.
and one that you didn't get a very good look at because they were throwing destruction around at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go upstairs. Try to find Gladstone.
Okay.
She's the one cackling.
Yep.
So you go up on deck. A lot of wounded are being carried down the gangway on stretchers now.
What about
you can see elves are coming out in these long, flowing green and purple robes, and they're guiding the people carrying the stretchers
What about
up into
any
the city.
dead?
What's that?
Any dead?
Make a perception check.
11.
As far as you can tell, all the wounded are being carried away.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put Casper on a stretcher
Okay. You can find a stretcher,
Yeah.
get him onto it.
and then kind of do whatever they were doing with the rest of the wounded.
Okay. So you just follow in the line of people.
Well, first I'd
moving.
walk over to Gladstone, but yeah.
Okay.
Are they gonna take a dead man?
Oh, well, they'll oversee their funeral rites on them.
They're saying that elves know how to bring people back. I don't know
Who
if
said
that's
that?
a thing. Gedrick.
Well, that's what the legends say. I mean, there's lots of legends from those times when you had holy men, I guess you could call them. Back
You
with
haven't
all
heard of
the...
it yourself?
Well, I don't know. Anything like that's kind of dangerous.
Fair enough. I guess they want to try for some reason.
Almost brought about the end of the world at one point.
Well, we were going to try to see if we could find someone who might be able to. What are the chances that you could keep somebody on watch for the leader down there?
Oh, the prisoner you brought on board. Yeah, I can get it taken care of.
Like, don't kill him.
No. He's got to stand trial.
Perfect. I think he's going to give us a lot of information, so.
All right. Yeah, I'll look after it.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
Then I'd go back to
But if you're looking to get your dead friend off, follow them.
All right.
All
I
right,
guess
then.
let's bring them down the Congo line and see if they'll give us any info.
Well, I mean, better than running all over the continent on blind leads.
All right. Want to grab the other end of this? And we're going to lead the kids to the death field.
Okay. So you guys have that. Start walking. You guys see farther up the line, already moving into the city. Allison is carrying one of these stretchers.
We will follow.
Yep.
You guys follow along at a few intervals along the line of people carrying wounded. You do see some of these elves in these flowing robes. And they just make sure that you guys are moving in the right direction. Moving through the city, everybody stops and watches. This is not a regular occurrence. This is strange. They all want to get a look at what's going on. Eventually, you guys make your way most of the way up the city. So you're up away from the sea. You can see some of the larger buildings now, some more important looking. You can see a large domed building up ahead, rising up above you. But the line curls off to the right, starts making its way out of the city.
Okay.
It's pretty tiring. You've been walking a long way. Everybody seems pretty tired carrying everybody this way. You make your way out into grasslands. You can see a mountain rising up off to your left. There's trees springing up all around. And you can see in all of these things, they still bear that deep green of just healthy vegetation, but they also have this tinge of purple up the sides of all of them. Even the trees on the underneath all the foliage, you can see this tinge of purple. As you continue making your way out of the city, you turn off to the side into this laneway of trees. Following this tended laneway, you start to make your way towards a large building that seems to be made of several rings moving inwards, just layers of this building moving in. Up ahead, you can see more of these robed figures kind of moving about. Everybody make a religion check.
Oh,
6.
18.
18. Okay. You're not terribly familiar with religions, but you've seen a few cults now and whatnot, and as best as you can tell, this is a temple of some sort, probably, where they worship and give rites and that. They lead everybody in, and kind of just outside this first ring of the building, they start pulling everybody off to the side, and they're all laying the stretchers out. And these rope figures are moving about and checking all the wounded now.
I guess I'd wait till one of them tries to come up to Casper.
So you put them down with the rest of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'd like stand near him kind of deal, but
Yeah. You stay standing near him, but you lay him out in the stretcher in these rows that have been laid out. So they move about, and you can see one of them is moving along, very tall, very... It's hard to say that she would be beautiful. It's very alien to you, just the elven features, very strong elven features. Flowing deep blue robes as opposed to the green. She's moving around flanked by two of these robed individuals and seems to be directing them. So every time she inspects one, she looks down on them, looks for a minute, and then points either left or right. And then robed figures come out and they pick up the stretcher and they move it.
so are the live ones generally going to one direction?
As far as you can tell, she is removing the dead ones.
Okay. I'll wait for her to come over.
Okay. So, goes along, comes down to where Casper is, and points off to the right. And they go to pick up the stretcher.
Is he able to be helped?
Oh, don't worry. We'll perform full rites and make sure that your friend is properly passed along.
I appreciate everything you're doing. I just, I had a couple people ask me when we brought him here if there was any way that you knew of people who might be able to bring him back.
Strange request.
They seem to think that if he could be brought back, this would be the place.
Kind of looks to the other two. It is unusual of your people to ask these sorts of things.
I've seen many things.
Our friend, he got a second chance, and I think he feels like, well, this guy kind of gave his chance helping him. I think our friend feels a little guilty.
I don't mean to offend you, I'm curious.
Was your friend the one who attempted to preserve him?
Our friend tried to, well, he's a little charred because of our friend, but preserved?
Your friend knows magics, yes?
Yes. I don't know to what extent.
You look at your friend here. You say he died how long ago?
2 days, 2.5.
4? 5? It's been a long journey.
Sorry, I don't sleep quite as much as I used to.
Looks quite close to life, doesn't he?
You could say that. He doesn't smell like a dead man.
And looking down at Casper, he looks exactly like the day you ran out of there carrying his corpse.
And we're used to rotting friends now, so we know this is this is a pretty good
We're old hands at this.
Yeah, we know this.
Yeah, he certainly looks better than I'd expect on the open sea for 5 days. Hadn't put much thought into it.
Your friend has not made an attempt at this?
I don't think our friend knows how.
He's, from what I've seen, he's more about a little more drastic than the preservation of life and knitting of flesh. More the,
You know he's a sorcerer. He said
yeah,
it.
he's the sorcerer of sorts, not a holy man.
Well, I apologize, but it's not our way to perform those rites on, well, outsiders.
Is there anyone here who might help us if we tried to pay them?
Payment. What value is his life to you?
Where's his board? Give all his stuff, man.
He doesn't have much gold left.
Yeah, but he also has that cloak and that cool hook thing. That stuff's cool.
Not exactly a man of gold, but he has many things on him that would be considered worth
What
money.
would you give for him? What about yourself?
Sort of responsible for the kid. Feel rather ashamed he got dragged into all this. I don't know what there is to give. The only thing I think I have isn't really mine to give.
I can only make... I can only offer you the peace of mind for things I was going to do anyways. I come from a place where half-breeds aren't exactly accepted, and from this place, elves are treated similarly. I've barely seen any. There's currently a war I know of where I've seen many elves fall. I can only offer to protect those of your people and give them the opportunity that you provided one of your outsiders. I don't have money, and I can't offer services, but I can try to help by erasing the lines of what an outsider means.
A strange offering. You feel that we need your protection here.
No. That's why I don't offer your protection here.
You speak of your empire making war on my kind.
There is a war going on, and people of your kind are on the other side. And I wish to stop that.
My kind are here, at sea.
To the eyes of the uneducated, all half-breeds are the same. Although we know otherwise, that doesn't make it any different for people who hold those stigma.
It really doesn't matter what other people think. Only in your head it does.
Regardless, that's something that I want to help either way, so it's not much of an offering, I suppose.
She turns and she says something in Elven to the two flanking her. Do either of you speak Elven?
Nope.
Okay.
We set all the
They
wrong
lift
people the wrong
the-
places.
They lift the stretcher and start making their way off.
I appreciate you taking care of him either way. He deserves funeral rites.
Which way did they go?
Are we able to attend?
Choice characters with us.
Come with me.
And I will come with her.
You do. Forgot I used to speak Elven.
You do speak Elven?
Apparently.
What the hell?
Carry off the bait. We make our move.
She tells them to go put him in a safe spot.
Okay.
Okay. She. Sure.
I should say I always think he speaks Dwarvish, and then I'm like, wait, there's like 3 dwarves in this world. So
That you know of.
Yeah. I mean, like, at all, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. She leads you inside the building, through the first tier. You kind of walk through a bit of the building, and then it opens up again, and you see like a ringed courtyard around the next layer of the building. She continues leading you through passages.
I'll follow her. Been nice enough.
Okay. When you get to the fourth and inner ring, she moves around and doesn't enter the central circle. Every once in a while, you get a glimpse out through an archway of this central courtyard. You can see arched pillars that form this circle around this central glade. There are trees and various foliage, very nice, very garden-esque. And you can see a twisted tree that comes up in the middle, about 4 feet high, and it's just this open, rounded area. Everybody make a perception check. Well, sorry, people who are there. Yeah,
21.
sorry. Get back to you guys.
9.
Okay. You do notice as you go around and are just leaving, you happen to look back at this area, and you can see them placing Casper on it,
On the tree.
on the tree. She continues leading you out and starts leading you out through the circles again towards the far side of this temple or compound or whatever it is. Coming out the far side, you see that kind of the forest and the temple and everything ends at this point and drops off. The cliff goes down, you can see a few more trees and then beach and then ocean again. Far off to the right, you can see the dagger and the patrol ships that are staying with it, anchored offshore. But you're just looking out over the Amethyst Sea. You offered protection for my people, and while this is a kind gesture, perhaps somewhat naive, I find that this temple does require something of you.
Okay.
How much do you know of the islands?
Very little.
To be honest, I was surprised to see the water's actually purple.
So you do not know much of our people, or the Sagin?
The what?
The
Soggy?
Sagin.
Okay. Soggy.
Wait,
Soggy.
I think those are the things that we ran into coming here. The shark people. Fish heads.
Yes, probably the most apt description of them.
Your people are the Sogin? Is that what she said?
No.
Poor Mitch.
No.
Mitch didn't.
She was asking if we knew anything of her people or the Sagin.
Oh. We've encountered both. That's as far as that goes.
I mean, if it helps any getting along better with you folk than them.
I would think so. They don't exactly get along with anyone who is not one of theirs, and even amongst themselves, they are savages.
To be fair, I've met a lot of people like that too, so. But
Well, you know little of our history, but our people have almost always been at war with the Sagin. They inhabit the depths beneath us. Constantly, they attack our ships and those passing through our waters. We do what we can to fight them back and cause them great harm at times. But for as long as there has been elves here, there has been Sagin. There is a strange anomaly that occurs within the Sagin every so many births. Very rare, but every once in a while one is birthed who is able to appear and pass as one of ours. They are constantly infiltrating our culture, seeking for ways to harm us. One among their number made their way into the temple recently. One of my initiates has been taken. We know that they have not left the island yet, but we need to find them. Do you truly wish to help my people? This is how you can help.
Do you have any other leads on him?
Unfortunately not. We know that they hurried into the city, but we were able to close off the docks quickly to them. They had no escape that way.
how are we gonna know that they're not one of you if you can't even? I mean, I don't know anything about you folk. So.
She seems kind of annoyed at that.
Why did we send one of the most racist people to deal with this situation? Bad
Because
choice.
the captain is doing something else.
And he's the only one that like speaks Elvish in this situation too.
My fault, elves are rich. You need to do it to learn Elven to make it in the merchant world. City elves, like goddamn marrying
almost like
up
we
another
said-
golden quarter.
Hire a charisma person to go deal with the.
With the most important conversation.
We
Don't
don't
worry,
mean to
man.
be offensive, just we don't know how we'd be able to spot who this person is.
It would be difficult. But, as you said, you wish to make an offering.
We can attempt to do our best.
I mean, what? How are you guys? How are you planning on fleshing them out if we didn't come along?
Efforts will be made to recover him.
What about this initiate? What do they look like? How do we recognize them?
Well, one of the few among our numbers with golden hair. Initiate Gregorius. Somewhat shorter than most of our kind. Long, golden hair. Green, purple robes, as all the initiates wear. And golden brown eyes. Very rare among our people.
It sounds like you'd stand out around here then.
And you
Most
seem to
likely.
think he's still in the city? Or he's just...
That is the way they headed. Beyond that, we have no trail.
Well, I can't offer this in exchange for help with my friend, but I'll attempt to do it regardless.
You said, when I asked you what you would give for your friend, you would offer protection to the elves.
Correct.
Make your offering.
God, I can't promise.
Do it, Nate. Oh, don't do it. It's okay.
I can't make that as an offering because I can't promise that I'll find your friend. But I can promise that I'll try.
The Valerian are weird.
We
I
can't-
couldn't make an offering that I couldn't promise I could keep.
We can't.
That's not right.
We just can't promise to guaranteed get this done. We've gone through things and not done them exactly right before, but we'll put everything we got into it. And if it's in our power, we'll make it happen. But it's just our best shot. It'll happen or it won't.
As you see fit.
You mentioned people that you're going to send anyways, correct? Efforts that will be utilized to attempt to retrieve your initiate?
Any activity by the Sagin will be looked into by the military, of course.
Do you know any groups that we could assist in this to get a start?
You could find any of the military personnel.
It sounds like a good enough start.
They'd at least know way out of the city. I mean, this place confuses the crap out of me.
They'll tell us about any activity within the city.
And if they saw, I mean, they probably know who he is. I mean, initiates are kind of, could be known, right? You guys are not common.
He may be known. Difficult to say.
He might have been known. We can ask around until we find someone who does know him. Figure out from there, between that and the military.
We'll get started right away. Thank you for showing us the temple.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for keeping them safe.
Spiridundin, watch over you.
Give like a little bow and start out
Alright.
there.
You guys leave?
Out of there.
As we're leaving. Alright, so we're on the lookout for what? A golden-haired water elf now?
Yep.
Well, weird things have happened, I guess. How are we supposed to find this guy?
I have no idea.
Well,
I didn't make any promises. If it doesn't happen, we leave.
that's all we said, right? Let's find some of them in the armor.
That's all we can do, I guess, for now.
Alright. Start looking.
We'll try to find some armored folk.
Okay, so you head out of the temple. You collect the kids who have come with you up here and are
Oh
waiting
my
outside.
god, this is the worst place to bring kids.
Pretty temple.
It's a beautiful, like,
Yeah,
elven
but
temple.
with all the dead bodies and
The
everything.
dead
no
bodies
dead
on the
bodies left.
boat that they were on.
Yeah.
That's true.
They're getting closure, Cassie.
They got captured. This is them getting not captured.
See a pretty elf village with lots of pretty elf people.
And then you guys make your way back towards the city, and we will come back to you guys. All right, so you guys, as you were led away by soldiers.
Can you poke him when you go by? What are you doing?
There's a gap in the tables.
All right. You guys are led away by soldiers up through the city. Eventually coming to a... it's not a massive building. It has almost like a wave-like appearance to the front of the building. Don't be gross.
Why do you look at me? You can look at anyone.
There is a courtyard gated around it, and you can see some of these soldiers drilling there. You were led in. Only some of your escort stays with you as you go in.
Just keep following their lead.
Turn right down a hallway, make a left, down a set of stairs.
Oh, I love stairs.
I'm gonna be fucking imprisoned.
They lead you along a passage lined with cells.
Damn it! Alright, let's get in the cells.
Opens up one of the doors. Motions for you guys to go inside.
I thought we were having conversation.
Let's get in the
Yes.
cells.
There will have to be a very serious conversation with any pirate who sails through our waters.
I don't believe anyone said we were
Just,
pirates.
we'll talk to them after.
Never said I was a pirate.
Alright, I'll walk in.
You walk in.
Now we could have a serious conversation. and
We may
stop
have to have
accusing.
one if you resist.
Nadia, get in this.
I'm not a pirate.
We're not pirates, but we're gonna have to explain that to them. But they
Go, Nadia.
Thanks. I'm gonna die.
Yes, we took that ship, got rid of the pirates on it, but we were still sailing on the ship that was known as a pirate ship. We have to explain that to them. Get in the cell.
You
Or we
went
could just
into
talk.
international waters, boarded someone's ship, and took it?
Yes, we relieved you of a
That-
serious
that's
problem you
a-
had. A serious shiv in your
That's
side.
out of character. What are you doing?
I'm still gonna stay my ground.
I'm not even defending her anymore.
Look,
Okay.
we could just have a conversation right here, and we could tell you exactly what's going on.
You will get your conversation in due time.
And how long do I have to be locked here? Because, like I said, we have comrades who are
As
very
long as
injured.
it takes to make arrangements, the right people need to be notified, things need to be arranged.
So you're getting your superior? I like to talk to the manager.
If you would please.
If you promise my people are okay.
That depends entirely on you.
All right. I will step into the cell.
They close it and lock it. And they leave.
Always in a cell. Always in a.
Hey, you're not alone this time, but
No, it's just great company.
I mean, we could have like done something about it, but
You're right. We could have fought our way through this entire city of elves.
we could make a statement instead of just
You're
walking
right.
to the
Our
cell
bodies
into a
would
corner.
fall off of the cliffs in grand statement.
It's a good statement.
I don't know why I should do anything nice ever. It just ends up blowing up in my face. We wait for the hours that it
Okay.
takes.
The cell's pretty clean, pretty nice.
It's
The
a-
benches are padded.
Don't. It's a cell. Let's just move on.
I can leave you here if you'd like.
Yes, please. Just
Not with me. Get me out.
'Tis a salt-covered floor.
God damn it.
I mean, it's near the sea, so...
Yeah, I'm covered in salt.
Salty with the tears of prisoners.
Anyways, yes, we wait in this beautiful cell.
You guys wait. An hour goes by. And as the
I
second
say
hour,
nothing to you. Not a
Because
word.
somehow I got us into this mess.
Gladstone Seward you.
Hey Nadia, you want a ship?
As the second hour approaches, you hear footsteps.
Finally.
The elf that was in command before approaches. Not in his armor. Very fine clothing. Very well made, gilded with silver. Comes over and unlocks it and is like, if you would please, they're all waiting upstairs.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Closes it, leads you guys along the hallway, up the stairs, out into the hall, goes the other direction, turns left, turns right, goes walking up to two doors that are closed together. He pauses for a moment and he's like, just watch your reactions.
Of course.
Don't want any trouble.
Yes.
Is he giving us a warning?
Yeah, he's warning us not to be
Like
idiots.
a good warning, though? Like,
Yeah.
guys, be careful.
Like,
Make
or,
an insight, make an insight check.
or is he just, like, egging us? Insight 16.
Okay. Something in what he says, it's not lining up with his reaction. It seems like he's trying not to smile right now.
Fantastic. All right.
All right, we'll head in.
Okay. He opens up the door, and immediately you are hit by the smell of food and drink. You can see there is a large number of elves here. There's a large number of the crew here. Gladstone is seated at a table.
I hate you so much, Nadia.
He guides you in as you guys come in. There's a cheer from the table. He kind of leads you over to where there's this table set perpendicular to the other table and pulls out two chairs and kind of...
I'll sit.
Oh, I'll gladly take a chair. This is more like it.
Okay.
This is what being a captain's like.
A little bit Gladstone. Look back.
She just raises her mug. She's laughing.
We weren't awake during the time.
She lifts her mug and just goes, "To the captain! Everybody, to the captain!"
Cool.
Any
Do I have a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain.
You start drinking ale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very nice dinner. Obviously, something Gladstone had arranged. As far as you guys can tell, just talking to people and talking to the captain that led you in here and that. After negotiating with Gladstone and that, they discussed the fact that you guys had actually attacked the pirate base, dealt them damage, you'd taken the ship from them. The elves are quite happy with it.
All the Glad stuff I didn't have to explain. Great.
What's that?
All the stuff I haven't said. Okay, I just explain this. Like,
I think we were collateral for a while, bud. I don't think we were important. We were just used until
No,
they actually
no.
Till the grown-ups
no,
talked
I don't think
it
you
out.
understand. This was a prank.
This was a prank.
Oh.
This was something that when the elves came out to intercept the boats at night,
They talked about this?
that would have been negotiated and they escorted you guys in.
Yeah. And I'm really upset about it. Cells are not okay with Gedrick.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still captain, so...
He's severely claustrophobic.
I mean, I spent an hour or two with you, and we were okay. So. We got a ship. So stay positive.
In no way is that your ship. Like, I don't think you understand that it's still Gladstone's
Pretty
ship.
sure you gave me your word. It's now my ship.
Okay. So, you guys, I'm assuming, enjoy the party. You guys head back to town and start trying to follow up leads. I think we'll call it there. You guys can pick it up and figure out exactly what your next course of action is.
We've got to kill some
Sounds fair.
Why? They're feeding us.
shark people.
All we had to do was stand in a cell for 2
Shark
hours.
people.
Oh,
Shark people.
oh. That also sounds fun.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that.
So yeah, we'll call it.
Cool. Yeah, so we'll call it there.
Are you
Please,
kidding me? I gotta put my dice back. I rolled a.
so please join us next week. We'll pick up where they left off here. We'll see what they make of the shark people, as they say. See if they can find the missing initiate. Hopefully, please the keeper enough that they will grant you your request. And hopefully not cause some sort of diplomatic snafu with the elves.
I'm 50% elf.
I'm 40% Dolomite.
I actually want to get like all of the numbers that he says through the entire series.
Yeah, he's made of like 180% of
Do
things.
we have another?
You'd think it's that low.
So, yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. Shout out to, sorry, what's the name? Billy
Sage!
Billy Sage, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it.
Love you. There's
I
love
mean,
there.
we appreciate it straight up just for the fact that you enjoyed our stuff enough that you thought you needed to subscribe, and that's awesome. But it helps us out. We are trying to upgrade our equipment all the time.
Subscribers now have an emote that finally got approved.
Yay, new emote.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's just a hoot.
It's a hoot.
It's a real hoot.
It's a hoot.
So you can give a hoot.
But we're upgrading our equipment all the time. You know, if anybody who's watched
This
from the
camera
beginning,
needs to be replaced.
yeah, that camera needs to be
Look how
replaced, but
fuzzy I am.
We've added green screens, we've added new mics, we've added a soundboard. We're constantly trying to improve what we do, and every little bit helps. So we really do appreciate it.
But we
guys.
also have cool followers like Shooter Play.
Shooter Play.
I don't
Yeah.
have my phone.
Do
I
we
don't have
all the
anything. I don't
anybody
have
who followed
anything.
us?
I can see
Wow.
one that's Shooter Play.
Shooter Play.
It's almost like Shooter Player without the R.
Play.
Apologize, guys. I really dropped the ball. Hurt myself before stream. It's been a real.
Yeah, it was a rough pre-stream for you.
That is what I see in chat. So
Thank you to anybody else who
guys.
followed us. If
Anyone
you
else-
missed it, unfortunately, I don't have my tablet today, so I missed everything in chat.
They stole you.
You were
Yeah, they
still
stole my
talking in
tablet.
chat, Jason. I believe you're saying a lot of things.
Yeah,
like,
you were logged in, so we were Jason the DM today.
Oh, come on.
That is
That is
That-
greasy.
no.
Talking
That
about
is
a lady.
identity.
Oh, don't look at me. She was the one going
That
on.
is greasy.
It's
That is
identity theft.
inappropriate.
Is what that is.
Look at his angry little face.
No,
That is
lean
inappropriate.
The
forward.
angrier he gets, the more he leans forward, the bigger his head gets.
I have a giant head. Please join us again next week. Check our schedule out. We stream almost every day of the week, the work week anyways. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, occasionally early on Wednesdays. Yeah. Thanks for coming out. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
Oh, push the button.
Such a good
Push the
picture.
button. Wait.